all tours, and people were wondering, say, hey, now Papa Penny is no tour at this time, but
no tours, no.
Yeah, but they didn't know he was with the 90 years.
Oh, the 90 years. Oh, okay.
Or the 90 years.
Nyankopon maybe.
Amen. From 1936 to 2026.
Yeah.
Or the 90 years.
Yeah.
He's lived a good life.
But youth now so are enkono. A year say no.
No socks.
I will not blame them. First, no matter I blame them that. But to some extent, so I will not blame them. I will not blame them because we won't say a year there, a young koja.
Yeah.
Sometimes no, your peers. And utimi.
Say idea. If I say a year or more age group, personal, I'm sure they could relate more than a grandpa.
Yeah. And sometimes no, so no, a young penny for no, so no, treat men quara and so.
No, young penny for say treat men quara. Quara no so treat men penny. Now PBBS.
Okay, yes.
But this is an icon of high life.
Yeah.
Idea more friend of Afro beater. He say Ghana for young musicians, CBC 1, 2, and now to me, this man is probably one of the reasons why you have it.
Yeah.
Yet you don't want to get
maybe
close
I
to
used the wrong word. Say omuntri men kwara no. Me who said Americano ebia me come in me actually. If they should open their doors or say I have a way many in Kwarani Bebre are related. Those in the film industry. Yes, sometimes you regret kakra. But Bebre me who say unimo krampo. Wow. Inti ye bia hu na dwuma bia wa frɛ no. In the name of improving the industry. One man advice. We hold the two hands here, we hold the two her. That opens the door for the person to always reach out to you. I know America no. We penny should be intentional. Say they want to reach out to Nkwarano, so that in the name of the industry, you bet me a correct nyama bebre. Sometimes the mistakes are more and I say Nkwarano's mistakes normally are correct you. I think said that is what I want to say.
You know, one of the problems are it not just for your creative industry, no crano, be a Ghana so has been how the experienced can impact knowledge on the young ones.
Yeah.
The gap seems to be so big that the young ones are unable to reach to them, and the older ones, and I say the most experienced ones, are also unable to reach to the young ones. So they die with all these experience. They just take it away.
Exactly.
And we don't get any impartation.
Martina Sia can say, a Brian Yeba, a Jumenimono, ye and penny for predecessors like the Kwansanas and the rest, no. Senia Omo treaty ye and my yenso ye fight ye.
And what you was saying?
Oh, not just say, because say they didn't accept what we were doing. Unza no use celluloid.
Now Akofa video camera baby now video about mucha film.
And you know they were saying that we are video storytellers. Don't call us film, don't call these people filmmakers. They are video storytellers. Yes. Well, and you know it was always a fight. And I can say regrettably I was leading that rebellion
and against
also
them
against
the celluloid filmmakers.
Yes. Yes. And now many so shikakra in those days
and sister there
no there be
okay so me
you know and no ma sa gab no e ba beda ho and the first person who reached out to somebody like me was King Ampao.
King.
Yes.
Wrote to Kukran to me.
Yes. From Burkina Faso coming to Ghana, near free Burkina program or festival. Yeah, but in the bus, he called me to come and sit by him and we had a conversation. And no church omo feel say yes say adwuma no me te na se and na me no ka say me se me te na se
that time no can now te na se
oh no chire me mu no me te na se
as at that time okay
nti no ema me etimi eben omo and that is how come I got closer to Uncle Kwansa no money niama nti now I now become like a rebel what yeah
a reformed rebel leader
reformed rebel and almost te ase you say oh nka yetimi tena ase ebo nkomo a
Kenya big deal
big deal bia that is how come I almost brought Gafta I almost who is that that is how come I almost brought Gafta and FIPAC together. Yet now say, your constitution ni be bianca ye beka ekuomi no abom. The only problem about any say, hey, me kasa be
no
baby I'm be afei.
No keep to sana kasa. Sana kasa it's nothing new. Papa.
Your continent say I can be okay, let's move forward no. And no more for more constitution by say you find more constitution no and yet the blueprint and I will be a dry.
So as a move dictate how you should run your own.
Into me Crawford na me convince you say young kono. After they saw me like obia me better that o ma kono say yakoji your power no free answer. Into many a times no yeah, son, no
any critic gap no between Penford and the young ones. Okay. Yeah. Richmond, Ebo Taylor.
Ebo Taylor is one of the very, very illustrious musicians. Unfortunately, no, ye Januma, Omunim de say Ebo Taylor no. Yen come be omo said ye na mo kano ama eno ma o mu nim no ana wo mo ka ho ne de ba ye na ye sa akwa abrofo ho na yakosua ana ye kwa man foforo so na yakofa the same thing aba ese ti Ebo Taylor started playing with bands in the 1950s, late 1950s. In early 1960s na Ebo Taylor call London kosua music. While there no and I was here fella and only fella adamfo inti all they were experimenting music based on what they were learning. Inti he experimented with funk, jazz and na menoswa na afrobeat na ebae. Na and he was a guitarist, he was an arranger, a composer, and he produced a lot of songs for Pat Thomas and then CK Man. Your friend is Ebo Taylor. I think that's a bit that people he was a very much a part of their rise. Now he gained prominence again after playing all those years, in 2010 when he released Love and Death. After 2010, and started a tour. So he toured for about 16 years until his death. No, he released a lot of albums, but he became very popular with Love and Death. Mumude, and a lot of he has a lot of popular songs. Heavens, Kwekwa Nancy, a lot of popular songs. The Dekakrawo Ebo Taylor Muni said he didn't just leave us; he left us with two other musicians. Two of his children are also into music. Henry and Roy Taylor. In 2018, he suffered a stroke. When he suffered a stroke, it was his son Henry that helped him go around with his tours and all of that. And Ebo is a huge deal in our industry. It's unfortunate. I say the celebrity almost, but Ebo is he's become a phenomenon in our industry. And then several years after Okwe, we will continue to play his music. And Nyamia Donsu, because his song has been widely sampled, they will continue to live with us, and we may go back to fetch it from Europe and come and use it as if it is from Europe. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, dog.
Yeah, bro. Papa Ebo Taylor. I think sir, as Mebunwa, you better share music at Jumamu dear. or the challenge he brought a lot of challenge and competitiveness even to the younger music generation folks, because as at the time, I think 4 years ago or so, 4 years ago, when we were looking at when Spotify started releasing top streamers, is streaming across the world, a lot of people were surprised to see Uncle Bo being one of those like.
Most of the young people
most of the young chaps started to say because Papa yes be you say normal gidi media tour no we na dey be na dey, but what then all year potia as a global or what that global appreciation in terms of mileage the music and that is what the old man brought into the music scene. Personally, I remember 3 years ago, Ghana Music House UK, the Lifetime Achievement recipient. He was a
Another.
Wow. Yeah, UK. And Nibra, I think that on Kasa Mumdi went to me, but in the recordings, he called whole fee, a record, and then he had a representative in London. Artist almost buy a Ombeji award on his behalf. He even did a video on the production day, a ball screen is not at the end. It was just amazing for Adia Uncle Bo Taylor and so Dibijai with music more. Now, Michael, me frustration and me pain kakra.
Frustration,
yes, me frustration and me pain kakra and we and the same. One someone ye kafa Uncle Bo Taylor home and their socket aka their rich aka any their bra penny Halifax so enche or the barber so sweet their yummy woman na same looks like ye lose very beautiful people, beautiful ideas, and no more mobile and yet we don't have proper libraries to remember them as a as a state nankasa as the state your interest in archiving a normal sankrofo mu ebeye no as a you pay particular attention to it because some no kasa pa no Uncle Bo White is one and yes a Ghana nkwa o kana ho abakwasama he actually lifted the Afro from West Africa. Yes, only did that that pace for lifting music from West Africa belt getting it progressing to the European market.
Yeah.
And into sign import is no wa bakwasem dachibi your school kwalai call library. There's a video footage of the life of Botela and Nyoma, what he stands for. The first guitar we used to hear. We need to, and some of these things must be even placed in museums. And collaborate to me, school from collaborate to me, and whole literature. You're developing a camera, school from collaborate to my trust, yes, we are near church. Say, these were the legends of our time, man. One boy, Magana, and you to it we do, it we call her. You need no money, Nabi. And for me, and they say modern photos. And those times, no one to try super all the more pictures. You remember the black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah. Modern photos, and to try super all the or so for does the don't take his high interest, no, to try more pictures. And a baby can ye or man and casting a person for legends will cry image, a cry their references, neither there, yenya. Anka yenya. And this is a big fall on the creative arts industry. Office buying and a young first be take his high responsibilities, and your man Nanam Pedu Nanam Pedu the first major like the history, the archival aspect of these people. Where is it?
Say Yako say wapa no why and Sana Kwakwe because Ricky Anochi say Ebotela we a week after the birthday, and then they say the birthday no more nana or no launch it, Is it a month or?
Yeah, a month. The birthday is 6th of January.
Hey, Ricky.
And then he died on the 7th of February.
He died a week after his 90th birthday. Ricky Patrick say a month. Why? But I say or establish a Botela family band and festival before he passed.
Wow.
But you didn't hear any museum, did you?
Easy. And the make a story. And they say, "Oko ye National Museum cry ye wo ewa Accra. National Museum ya we. Uncle Alphasi, I stand for correction. Oko ye National Museum ya we ya. Can you tell me, say, when you go to the creative aspect part of the museum, no, you can get the story of Super Woody. You can get the story of Fred, those people. You go to Manya or more, Araba Stamp, and all these great legends, the Nanam Pedumu. Is there a video footage? School for you to me the actual collide as to my first and Tadi almost shared about stage or my first costumes or used to yem at their performance or my toss or make yem. Like these are important and normal. Yeah, as a minor, this is our heritage. Things that we can actually teach the next generation.
And then by the next 10 years or more,
and the next 10 years, and some are so
unless those who want
about say on the revolution, what your friend is saying, Anchor
Kenan Pao,
all this. Yeah. These are important learning materials. Sanya manomano and the year say your mano in our person motor to Nigeria for you, and run for call for auditions is here. Your money now, Babano, they will start sounding like Nigerian artists because there's a break point, there's a gaba. You break it generation the next if you have corner, you're breaking one. I'm a yellow, I'm my money sound the same. So what told him to say Latania and I just say war global presence.
That's
a thing. And see your money now, they even drifted. What you know your money now too now. Listen to Kojoki and all of them. They are sounding like Nigerians.
Afrobeat in Intina, they are sounding like Nigerians.
Afrobeat na nya no ne hip life ani ye no matu ndidi keke.
Intina me bisa say Afrobeat Intina almost sound as Nigerian because say see I can Botela asemi. We've indicated say who can Afrobeat? I'm gonna share say.
Now Afrobeat.
When Nigeria for share.
Botela. So it is not really a Nigerian thing, but
really a Nigerian thing.
All they did was give it a name.
Yeah.
Brand say Afrobeat, but it's the same rhythm.
Before the Afrobeats, there was an Afrobeat. And now you know Nigerians being smart about everything. To say Yoruba man here what you no more the Esako count. Not than the Afrobeats.
So you remove your mouth today.
And now I got down the Afrobeats. And I see an person a force to aka salata for the Dubai. Your situation will
they tell me say Michael, so who are the pa? Na say who want to see you no be befa. Nipa no ubo lusu o treasure. Adena ye wono how angry are we to be able to tell our own story to the world in terms of Sadiawo Kensa Ghana for ne de Afrobi ye ne ekutemu ye na ye touch bearers of it and ye kitemu to me ne de nam wiase. How aggressive have we been, Mr. Alva, to be able to project this history, this rich knowledge, how have we been to be able to project it to the world? So people look at your loophole, the vacuums now you're creating them, then they fill the vacuums and then they put their signatures on it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are banana because you're not careful for jollof for crank and all for jollof. Because one must jollof from crank one for jollof because I feel what and we was caterers they were a bit smart. We started producing videos. Ghana Jollof is better than Nigeria Jollof. And you did negative best shape fifing. And now Omulusu are fighting. And can yes and can never know say
Jollof so
Nigerian for the catch as a woman or modi Jollof. I won't call the concept of making Jollof woman at the buy.
All right, first time
because we don't have the energy, the appetite to tell our own story. And that is a problem we have as people. San yes, daku Isaac Nakunya na Halifax Timmy. Sa ya di mu sa na nothing is happening. Yeah, you know, we are super there.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Halifax Ansado, the Yoruba man, Ababe Kanyeho, an experienced journalist, CEO of the New Publisher, a businessman, host of Best Entertainment on OKFM, and a lot of things he does. 1 man 1,000. Hali Akwaba.
Yeah.
What about you? And come on, ye botela, and then ye see no ye na ye. Ye bobo no hoka cransan ya kodi to us. Ain't you?
Me that's it. Me tia mpenyu for our betu mo ha na etie for nyina and the production team. Nukre woman said I got to know of Ebotela later in my adult life. Yes. On your be a time I mean no like me name no anamatini dimpoda. Never sure go say Mako Krikumanti, Honorable former Deputy Minister. No born in the I didn't been a paper boy. So let me go and start to read about him. Minjin this to say ya mepe. Miki nipa can say was a one name no.
Me na me name no. I don't like the if I maybe the acquired you may in a mammy cotini diam consacheno.
Can you imagine?
I mean no.
Meanwhile, you play in the same industry. But may he rest in peace. 90 is a good age to die.
Yeah.
Send us off for Kayan. Send you remember my 90. I'm fuck a crank and wanka. You ever done as they won't fuck a crack. May he not necessarily. Not necessarily. But the mic were on.
On don't can't be a quabonting.
But you see, Ola Impenifo no ko. Impenifo no ko.
I'm the monim dear co.
Aquaba senior co. AB Crensel. Oko. Ya nanampedu.
Original Ecoy. And a senior,
okay.
Then Aquaboa.
Oh no, the young koi.
That be so great. O say Aquaboa original koi.
Aye, Omo Papa na the first one.
That's Aquaboa we nana.
Aye.
A koi.
Yeah.
On the mantina se. But ne Papa de nan.
Oh, okay.
It's nane nana so a bonum sa.
Oh yeah.
Asana ne Papa.
Yeah.
And I'll be drawn also.
I'm not be drawn.
Amazing. How do you transfer?
Impenifo no ko. I am not sure that we are replacing them adequately well. I am not sure. I stand to be corrected, but I'm not sure, say, we are getting befitting replacements to wear the shoes these great legends wore. I'm not sure. And see, if we do not sit up, we do not step up our game to fill the vacuum that has been created, there will be a problem in the near future. But Mamifa Kakranka de Brakwesini Safoka, you know. Ola, yeah. But Minjin, they say it's only about musicians. Now, I treat you almost that one. We do not celebrate our own as Ghanaians. We are not proud of our own as Ghanaians. Now, we do not even know that we are not proud of our own as Ghanaians.
Oh, how?
No, we don't know. We
don't
feel
know.
we are okay.
Oh, okay.
Because you are exposed to, you know what you are exposed to. For instance, I can say, me examples, your style be. Akwada on dim pemwa grodano. On nim senetie.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Then I don't.
Adia wunye bida. Ana wunhu bida no. Nim senetie.
True.
You get what I mean?
But Mpema grow part in a Mantiase, but we know the Matias.
Oh, now Mpema grow says I won't be that one losing the
and I saw could be any wound in Mpema grow that you grew on Paso.
Oh, they be. Oh, I just know you
just say you might win be that only more.
Baby, someone them say me tree knowing it. Oh, say me tree na enye. You get what I mean? You if you grew up in a society, for instance, Bronx, okay, quite a violent society, crime rate high, style be, a lot of swear words. To say very normal.
Yeah.
Move to Virginia. I mean, it's, so
as
those
a Polish kakra.
Exactly. Those in Bronx do not know that culture be etosima kakra. That is what I mean. Because we do not know. Okay? Now, any musicians spend na yen celebration. My fan from musicians understand. When you go to Lagos State, for instance, they have a whole shrine. The Talakuta Republic for Fela Nicola Pokuti is still there. Kama.
Wow.
Oko ane history no wo ne music no wo ne ntade wo bribia wo ene o ene.
Na mame bisa kakra e aban na ye ya na se na busua na ye.
De menim fa Fela de no se e ye busua na ye. Bebia na ono boni bando no. Ah, o de ye ni gist no ene ni oho ana mo maintainia besene. Exactly. And people come from across the world to come and watch Fela's
because
shrine.
They have a Fela Kuti festival as well.
Exactly. And Ebeshoke will say, so when people wanted to invest in all sorts of documentary, it was Fela's documentary. Fela they invested in on Netflix.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Good. Are we saying, okay, that Mpenyufwa Mobo Wunding Nanampedu of blessed memory, A.B. Crensel, Akwabwa Senior, Akwabwa Original, as Safo is saying,
Anna Senior,
and Akwabwa Emeritus. They didn't have places that we could have also find a nice way of.
Okay, place as in Omwa venue.
Exactama.
Oh, okay.
I mean, exactama. You get what I mean? But yeah, look. I don't know about Germany, but when you go to Bonn, Beethoven Museum, you know Beethoven, the classical.
Yeah.
Exactly. You come to Berlin, Beethoven and Mozart Museum. His plates are still there. His story are still there. And but in our case, as OC Bisa, predominantly largely a Ghanaian group. And there is nothing to show for it. I mean, that is it.
They are almost Akabako. And about there was one that was left. He's also gone.
Wow. So as Obia and Chomo documentary. Obia, it's but that is one of the greatest African groups that ever existed. Was it? I mean, if Safo, I'm not doubting what he's saying. That is it's Manekani. Yes, Ola, it is rare and common. Say you would have 3 generations of a music family. Said there was an Akwabwa, and then
Master Bob Akwabwa. That's Kwabena Akwabwa.
Okay.
Yeah. Popular song so. Or popular song High Life.
So I mean, it would be rare. Say you would have.
I'll find the song.
You would have 3 generations. There was a Bob Master Akwabwa. Then there was an Akwabwa Senior, a Rechitre, and then you now have our own Akwabwa. Akwaba youth will give birth to us and let him also start doing this, so that we have the 4th generation. And there is no place that will call you get the Akwaba music story. Ola, when we say tourism, it's nothing. It's a narrative story. Asa, the story we add to a place. It's what makes.
Come on,
say, oh, this place. His great grandfather was a musician. He toured the world. The great father. Asa. Me call Berlin. Who named them? They buy.
Debbie.
1 inch of the Berlin Wall. And I remember call far too training. Berlin Wall that divides East Berlin, East and West Germany. No, a tourist site.
How sure are you, sir?
And that's how we know. And I why kakra. Now, can you imagine? Now, what the work and your concrete? Yeah, but it's a big. It's a big deal. So it is not too late because say in document here, that is when the debate comes on who started Afrobeats. For instance,
True.
I believe rap music originated from Jedubli Ambuli.
Yes.
True.
It's true.
Ose.
Yeah.
I believe rap music.
Yeah.
Rap aye rappy. The friend of Kasahari.
Is it worldwide and
Worldwide. Because say we Google the history of rap music. Papa no mo born it so no start saying. Before he even started music, and we check when Ambule started music. Ambule was doing this rap music here a long time before that gentleman started.
Then let me diffuse it. I think that.
Diffuse.
Let me.
Who did make I don't diffuse?
I think that for all research, I mean diffusing kakra.
Okay.
Rap music. I think that started with Keke Kabobo, Nyati Girl.
Oh, David.
Oh,
Honestly, Latin. Only a Latin.
Way before, you understand? But yen share dance na say Ambule betna say my yen tron krata no. Wo first rap no je be na we record there. Na yen share the Wikipedia so can say Black American bi. Anso no mo be fa Ambule kasa call ho no. You understand what I mean? So it's if Ebotela had written a book. Fela has several books about him. Okay, about how when he came. He has one called the title no Yehun Kakra and see. Oh, they be higher kwan. The way they title no Yehun go Fela book. Where the other tree? And they be not title what bro from and say Yehun Kakra. You get what I mean? No put your west. You get what I mean? So if people near the good old Ebotela had also documented, and then we'll know who taught who what, who said Yenfa foreign beats and not foreign instrumentation infra Yedibinyum. You get what I mean? Just like today, Ghana say Jollof is theirs, Nigeria say Jollof is theirs, but when you read the literature, it's from the Senegalese and the Gambians.
But because they've not told their story.
I remember Chris Brown came to this country one, the American singer Chris Brown, Osu Sports Stadium. And then he said Azonto came from Nigeria. And picked one Nigerian stars on the Azonto bank. But
I know Nigerian or Tiazonto Nase. The word Azonto in Maricro.
But you see, Omudo also 10 years.
Yeah.
They picked the thing, they ran faster than us. So I don't know when this thing will stop. Yebeka Sasa, then the next star will go. Yebeka Sasa, then the next star will go. But I'm not surprised. Because apart from Society for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, how many of our past presidents even have museums or libraries? But you go to other African countries where the presidents came from, we call the states and then the home region, the museum was in legacy was. So it's I mean, name the America.
Halifax. Me say sax player be abrochi. Na the sax is been auctioned for $2 million. And sometimes market me why me person me test has any be say Uncle Bo White Ebotela the first ever boss guitar I will use here at the end the first recording is being placed in an exhibition a year. Now somebody is going to they are auctioning it and somebody is buying it at a price because I say
like you go to Kingston today, Bob Marley ne Sankuni. Yeah, they say and I can say in this guy.
Make a reference be the way the entire youth, no.
No, but dog, Hali, we've also known that most of these people, especially more Ebibremiano, or more museums near Nana families nane Ananya Bank.
You see, I don't know how I sounded. Blame me Abang.
Yes, but
I said as a people, we do not celebrate our own, and we do not even know that we do not celebrate our own. If we celebrated our own, Anka, people near him will bring these ideas. And that's okay. We say maybe we are not doing this because I feel like shrine. No, Nigerians celebrate their own. Into Obiako, by BIN say see Ambule, Abi the Ragum Ragumzo Square. If you are
Good.
Ebia.
Sa Razon Zono a year ben or ye.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't know.
Because
That
the old can't say almost on the day rap music, but I say in 1973.
73.
Yeah.
Ragum, so wasn't the first song.
No.
No, that the first rap song.
Uh-huh.
The rap. So yeah, share.
Okay, you are going back to that.
Origin of
Then let
rap.
me also pick my phone and go
And
back.
check me,
The dates
why?
are not in my head,
I
but
can understand.
Ambule clearly started before this year you are mentioning 73.
Yeah, before DJ Cool. Almost on the day rap by.
That is what
started
the
rap.
internet says. Okay.
That's what they are
There,
DJ Cool no year ben.
1973.
and when did Ambule starts?
That's what we
You
have
get
to
what I
find.
mean? I maybe when I am my submission.
These
then-
are some of the things we do to be able to establish our truth. No. We are at Halika rap, so I'm just trying to figure out which year he did his rap song, and when they said rap originated. I mean that's.
But
just
Ola,
to- just
whilst
to end
Hali
this
is
conversation.
checking, no, my chip in, repeats a story I've told here before. I was invited to Illinois in the US.
Chicago,
Ne university, be kwako, yeah, documentary.
Illinois.
Documentary on the film industry in Africa, the video industry. I got there by chance. Metimiti ni mo na me hu say a lot of way. I started air kasa, and they were telling the history as if it started from them. Omu film ba could be BB money, blood money. Is it blood money? Aha. And they were telling the history. Mitiwa BB pushing me mom and sasu wachiri. I'm saying no. What you are saying is not correct. Me started year way, and before me crampo me dear no is before date amomo boy.
See,
I went back and told them the history from Alenjima and the rest. Would them say as I was going on, Obia Dane na konya no. Eba be share baby am meeting.
I want shifting focus.
Yes.
I will be one of Dani teacher no.
Exactly. And book no buy no.
Yeah.
What kind of preface now? That incident was captured.
Was recorded.
But was the history well captured?
Yeah,
as you gave it.
Yes, but they made mention of how I corrected some of the things that have been put there already. In the call break, and make a check Nigeria and then say, now mo asema mo can there. I say, we were telling our story. Aye. And that guy later became the secretary for FEPASI.
FEPASI, as in the a festival in Benin, be also said.
No, FEPASI, your friend is
Okay, that one FEPASI.
Burkina, FESPACO. Yeah, or FEPASI, which is Federation of Pan-African Filmmakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. These are some of the things that
We don't
if you don't tell
our
your story,
and people will tell it for you.
and that's what the guy told me. He said, we are here to tell our story now.
If you don't tell your story, people will tell the story for you. And I yes we kwangu pima.
I said, we Macau had
that. And some of these foreigners, this is how they do the writing. You go on Google, you search, and then what they did is what you find. And then because it's Google, we have to accept it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there are errors.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yes, it will be fan mic in the man say so pesoka. Aribajo Yango.
Anya Poeja, me not or Tresema. I'm also looking for further ones.
Okay, Jedubile Ambule started in the music career in 1964. Which precedes the 1973.
No. We are looking at the rap.
Yes, but that's his style. That is what he was doing with the band.
So I would say
But his
Ambule.
first record was released in the same year, 1973.
So, Mathieu Ambule several interviews. At time I was starting, you know, because Okasa on our traditional rhythm. People tell then are we nyanyum into yen take it was serious. Way before this gentleman you are talking who is about Safo's younger brother's age mate by. But what for 31 if flat no me odo moja me
Grandpa Grandpa Denche.
Anyway, I know my Manuel.
Okay, Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review na wasugwa uche din komo na enkomo na efa ye papa ye wofa ya de nyine botela enne na ye na ye e wo sort pond na nyame adom music afo akwakoguo bebre a mo hwe na ya pep ya siesie papa chi na ya man bye bye. Na Bennett dan so say ola kache so Chris man rain fi Bob Pinodo. Bob Pinodo. Okay, no. Yeah, Bob Pino. Okay, no.
Yeah.
No zero rap.
Bob Pino was doing more high life.
Okay.
He was not doing rap. He was doing more high life.
More of her life. Okay,
Yeah.
so Dave Vina, I would say Ebotella's name is more popular to me than his music. Ebotella's name is more popular to me than his music. Frankly speaking, I'm hearing some of his songs for the first time. May his soul rest in peace. Oh, okay. That is good that you've heard his song here. Bennett say, I agree with Christianes that we need something to honor our legends in the entertainment industry. But it shouldn't just be an album as he is saying, but what I call Hall of Fame and a Hall of Arts and Entertainment Fame, our museum to honor the memories of our legends and also serve as a source of tourism revenue for development of the tourism industry. Honestly, this year today we may have to
Peace FM.
We may have to spend some time on this thing because it seems to be a very important, deliberate about. Now, maybe I'm because that's more you may free the most renew.
Whoa! Only I will carry messages.
As more you may free the most renew. No, I feel jealous. Like I mean,
jealous as a host. Which one was talk about you? Maybe I like what let you.
Sorry, I think I've forgotten I'm a host. Forgive me. I mean,
when you say Mpembe, what's the chain? What's your
of course.
Too many limitations. The limitations are too much.
I wish I was there. But is it, Richmond, is it too difficult for us to have a museum for our legends? Like, is it something that without a government we can't do?
Without a government, Charterhouse has been trying to do it for a lot of years. It is almost the way things are built here. It is almost impossible to do it without some sort of government support, not necessarily even financial. When Nkofo release the property of their dead to you, for a private person to come and say, "Oh, I'm doing a museum." Me pay esimesi ne guitar ni way no, it will be quite difficult for the family because people are attached to it and things like that. But if it were being asked by a government, that will even feel like an honor.
So can't we do a government partnership?
But that is where we have a leadership gap.
Because some of the songs and
that has been our problem. The leadership gap, that has been our problem. You see, it's the gap. And in fact, private people, you still need that leadership backing, which has been lacking for us.
So, is there something?
Ola, Mami repeat the same way we Hansi BM. When I was at Commission on Culture, and Becca Simbiwa say, I want to partner GIJ in those days, no. Now almost second year students in by then almost year fundamentals ne kakra. No compulsory for every student to pick one icon. Ne onko ni hu bibi. Ne gather into their library which can be used later. Into omunya compulsory every student second year is part of your project. Pick an icon in Ghana, especially in the arts or anywhere.
Where you became the commissioner then?
Yes. Me can't Hansi, you know. On the Monday, I got one of their lecturers about my office. I catch them so tie of listen a loud abunti. Yeah.
You could see saying.
Yeah, home meetings. Not one and about my office not from I know about this case, yeah. Fofi and Twata. Yeah. So I think it's doable.
We can do it.
It's easy. Near me can or no buy and or COTA and it makes sense. Almost students second year, the entire second year, no. First year about unimshre. Into near chro basics. Into second year, no. And some will be third year, we second year, third year, no waiting me true every year. It's part of the your friend is saying, so waiting me true be about an icon. And this can form a big library that somebody can pick and then do the research and then
yeah.
And yes, so easy. It's not rocket science.
But I beg to differ. And yes, so easy, but it's doable.
doable.
Okay, say so
easy.
Then the question is,
asking your students to go and write about somebody. Is it rocket science? Oh, hola. Yet it was not tifua ba. Me ma warning some time ago say, mo bi am ma change say or babe. Yeah, ba mo ko question here be paper A4 sheet.
Yeah.
No obe take it.
Yeah.
I can't just mo bi am fa bi in semi office bi. If you want to learn, come on my set. Come there, stand, look at what I'm doing. No watch raw. Maybe some say, do you use microphone? Do you write a script? How many pages? No, take it. No,
and amazing, every year the same question.
They're the same thing. I'm catch up. Come on my set.
All right, dog. Now so we can.
Okay, Michael. Yeah, Ghana how? Sir, you were museums and monument board. Our Hamabwa.
Yeah,
Michael Mabwa.
Yeah,
okay.
We are
Good. You were executive director for museums and monument board. You were administrative heads, home secretary. I'm sure say government crowd was you read the budget. There's a portion of budget. You release the for activities in no more. Okay. The question I may be saying, being an executive director of museums and monument board in the Ghana, what are some of the priorities and in the checklist at the same?
I can tell you that their consistent complaint has been lack of funds.
Lack of funds.
Budgetary allocations are a core. Some of these agencies, if you are being comic, I tell my secret to a commission. There was a year their budgetary allocation was 80,000 Ghana cedis. Took me what? No, I think when you left.
No, when you before I went there, na Sikaya Bano 97,000. Before I went
for the
there,
whole year,
a year before.
Yeah, no kwasi nyeni nyina mpo. Any the mamo.
No more the newspaper ka 13,000. Newspapers I supply almost.
I still remember.
The newspaper no more that no more kind.
Every morning be out be kono near the
go But so dog, they can say those agencies sika nko ho muniska.
Okay.
Etina make say ade we no say pese ya.
Okay.
Yen yi ya adwene free say government discable.
Market to boy say, hwere man get distorted. The entire man make us answer. And so I got a fact. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Then na me can be bit yourself. Your state agencies any nkofo ya appoint to head some of these state agencies I am beginning to believe say they are not able to think out of the box in terms of what they should do to secure funding for certain things they do. Because as someone in common ye do Uber to me is a PPP thing. You can partner with an agency, being the monument and museum board. You can actually partner, put up a budget down, and then chase companies within Accra and even outside, securing funds to do your friend saying to build a archives for legends. Huge sponsorship, huge. You can do it, and if the monument board Papano, director museum board, if you listen to me on this app, you should just take my words and me. I can help him to actually get funding to be able to start archiving our legends. And no more to do video, we can get it as possible. It is, and I'm thinking also because Obiaba say a government release the budget. Government film for almost the government the momuska, creative arts almost the government the momuska. No, I'm saying that the position that you are sitting in, aside from government that will give you money, there's also something because we are private people. When we are doing concerts, Richmond, me and you, when we are doing concerts, the places we pass in this town to secure sponsorship to do our concerts, I don't see why it should be difficult for you that you are sitting in government office to be able to secure funding for some of this important and common It
depends on the who is sitting in the government office.
Let me just say, we are the people we are appointing.
I can give you a typical example. Okay. Well, I sorry say, oh yeah, boy, I'm coming. Your deputy minister for tourism, arts and culture. What is his background?
Oil and gas.
Na me usually say adwuma yo beti ya simple. But look at Sukretafo. And yes, sir, because Owaha na meka. Without government funding, I want to call National Commission on Culture initiatives or the buy and programs all year, you know. When he left there, I put my reputation on the line. I'm year half.
That big. And I said, I went there when we're buying in Ria for two, even the office, the face of it, you know. And with and on one casa,
meanwhile, people have sat in that office. They didn't renovate it too.
They know.
That aside, pick Zongo Fest for instance. Baby are all fire. And Okonya Asika. Say yes Zongo Fest. Bring all the various Zongo chiefs together. And you know they represent different cultures. Food, costume, but I can almost an ebian in the meaning. Difference to expose that culture. The whole ecosystem, Nasika, ba way touching Kafa, way to Massa, way to Kraman Koti, way to Nina Kaubi. Way to say I'm Zongo. And then I'm with you.
Everybody true. You are there very Kramakoti. So I mean,
twice when you see, radio is to educate.
You are educating. You are educating. You are educating.
It's Munti Kramakoti.
You are talking. However, you are talking within my time.
Ehu to as well. Is it with time? Ehu. I fear by it too. Ehu and our chigo. What's every Doctor as mine
because in Komo I do one say to say they are rich mono kase. It takes for a private person to decide to archive the life of Super Odi. Maybe the person will have obenya difficulties with family because of certain but if it's coming from the government perspective, and the government actual crata from the museums and minimum board to Super Odi family or no mukweshia or meeting and they so a buying per se a year Super Odi ni nyomo obeye na no ye pese busua ye ne motrase ye tro no ho abakwasam si betumi kra aye literature na ye producing a video e kra na with pictures inserter ye betumi aye near that was said be ya suku form kwala betumi asua e betumi serve as tourism aban say ye kra na say bia bibi kakra bire mu a with time no nkofo kra ba behwe na say ye ya looking at ye betumi kra ma some say step and bit to support even the family and now support the kra no ana na nampedu ni fie kra first one or three man na ne bed kra da so no ye pese ye di museum ye indicate said this is the because a person like na nampedu the king of Africa have live music in Africa it's a history say ye betu de nem pesi ho see ye penti ho na ye de siwo say na nampedu the high life king of Africa ne first bedder or da so ni as a musician near ton with CNN nkofo beba behwe but you see, and yet we seem to say there's no budget. But this is an interesting thing that when you put budget together, you send to UNESCO, you send to World Bank, you chase other institutions, they will see the sense of it because most of the times, no, and MMP na ye pese kada no, obi transia no also we kra no. You know, the sense na wom kwa ode pese kan kra no, onipa kon we need the motivation to give it the fund.
Okay.
But see some of this important year in komo ye dia. Institutions will want to sponsor some of this.
All right, now you
important. It's a monument board for now, a museum board no. They have a responsibility to partner with private institutions.
You know, Doc, baby Audrey, you say. You see our museums and monument board.
Museums and monument board.
Agency under tourism.
Under tourism.
Omusifako. Your music. supposedly omuna was saying musicians in bebre na no eka omo ho omo si baby any e wo mo gapi for right
yeah
mo so mo ho any e wo gamro a mo so by
collection society.
No, by virtue of the fact that people have assigned their works, they are supposed to have a lot of the works
Good.
in their library.
Good.
So can't these groupings put heads together and plan this thing out? Before you want to go to government, you put heads together, and then you Gapi, you are the publishers. You know some of these people you want to start with. Muni momo enyum. Momo, how do you call that thing? Discography, right?
A catalog.
An catalog. Munim ningina. Gamro has access to some of them. Their families have access to some originals. So if these groupings involved can put heads together, start the planning process. And when you need government involvement, then you probably have to approach, but not this minister, maybe some other person. Na Uriah, Jose. Another mechantro. Uriah, I know, sir. I know. No, oh, your mic is live. I know, sir. There are some foreign agencies that when you approach, they may be wanting to help. Finally, there's also this your government estate managers and then BO number be a preview and classification. I'm sure when government is involved, there are some abandoned houses and other buildings be the idea. You will probably have a conversation around it. Now what? No, sir. What the federal government? So you want more mushes are dining in us. We bet me and your baby to start all these things from. We can't start huge from the start, but we can start all these kakra from a certain location, and then we'll build on it. Me imagine you. Me imagine you. So meet you.
All right.
So sorry. So sorry. Ernest.
Ola, maybe a quick one. Obu boy and one. Una oka. Baby sikaso. Quick one. No. When say royalties, any levy no, I mean can levy, not royalties. Levies no. Your cha, you 10%
for cultural development. True.
That is for the purpose of things like this.
Not entirely, but we can be.
Okay. We can
good. So at least there's a place to get some amount of money.
Small amount to be. Yeah.
And then we can also go to the other places where some other government foreign agencies.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a time I said Switzerland government was interested in investing in research and data collection within our space. I think they had voted about $4 million for that. But here in Timia says it. Recently, I attended, is it ICRW? Forget, I'll get the full name.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I saw there's a foreign agency that funded $2.3 million for research into how females, and I said the gender female, are participating in the creative economy. Obi Frinaman on you, no one funded this research, and it has been done. They gave the report this last week or so that I'm yet to even read the whole thing. So these things is possible, but we just need ourselves to bring our minds together and start the process.
University of Ghana, yeah. Halifax, when you go University of Ghana, they have a grant office, grant department. All the professors near a lecture or university one in research work be our person. You put your document together, you send it to their grant office, and it is their duty for them to source for grants for research work on any studies that person for you. And they have serious people there. Wamu a putu initiative. Even hospitals and most of the projects people, they are grant experts develop proposals to do some of these things. And then maybe Ghana government to
it's Mona involved. Mona some starting process.
But me catch us say
because you didn't come here too. You back there be na museum but nobody starting the job.
The entire me jina me now so. Na me instances say you use Ghana Museums and Monument Board. Nessa structure no building and finding say see they are already in the business of archiving everything Ghana. You know, you be bia
Ujamo Muniska.
Yeah, you are carving everything. See, I mean, no, because a museum of they have, I think, 1942 aircraft binity. And it's one wouldn't call open the year. And they baby aircraft cry, air navigation, still has high aircraft in it, and one of them is one. Wouldn't call out chim, aircraft and way. So, and even they have that structure in this one, they have space, they have a identity structure in this one, BBR, opposite Tigo, a hormone, yeah, teachers' hall, a hormone. And it's the bricks so if there's a space like this in a central market area such as where we are mentioning now we should have
office that I got office order
Marco open let me
park Benz in so
my church old Benz
paper
and my church say cars are coming come use some of them are there. And me make catch ourselves. We don't even need to worry ourselves with Gamro. And because some of these institutions I mentioned, they have their own mandates. Apart from mandate, they have problems they are dealing with individually as organizations. We want to be solve more problems.
No,
just last year, problem elections. Over 5 years they were battling themselves. Yeah, man, come here into a back. Gamro, our saying, problems up to today, they don't even have a board. Now, board no class transit, there no many board. No more crowd, we are going to be a board, no class, you are archives. So let's just use that office.
Richmond, let me help a bit. So there's a process already in place that is making this happen. I think it was announced in 2024. As of 2025, I think there was a public announcement say wow memorabilia biasa, and it's a collaboration between the music industry, UNESCO, the museums board, and all of that. They are trying to find spaces, and they are looking for some of these ornaments, which I believe with government help will be easier to get. Indeed, there's already a process going, but there's a process happening. It started from 2024. I think it was announced at the 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, and then since then, it's had the involvement of UNESCO, the museums board.
The charter for you.
Yes.
Until
they make and say, "Omo do stage, omo pay the things for the museum," and they are asking the public. That is where I feel if there's leadership from government, it will make it easier.
How vocal have they been about this?
You don't need to be vocal. Councillor, Halifax, okay, Councillor Pacho, for my.
Ola Medase.
Akwa Banso.
You know.
Get to us.
Ola, Odim say enkoma wudi. Engusi baby.
Yeah, me aware.
Thank you. I didn't think I make kind of sir. And we have so bedi. Send a bear Marco Samba ni e can. Ye bit maka say Olampo ni Halifax. Edi Sam Conway. Me ka sengusi baby and say issues ba. It provokes certain form of conversation. Then it ends there. A bottle of pet. And your bottle of pet na sebi dani benkum sa idi san komoy. Then na ye. And I had a question. Request ya o chre say ba ye bisa. Ube kai say. Chatters for ye dia show munsano. The backlash. I don't know if you were here. Nigeria, you remember that conversation? So, say, NSC Bisa say, Dr. Bisa say, thank you for correction. I have corrected myself because women are in love with you. Say, Doctor, Kase, my chair. Now, how loud have they been? When they came out loud, we rubbish the group that was ready to do that for us. Kolongon kaya ya yanswa yam prinsu mu bia anya den enswa enti se wo pe ho a yeti do you have any literature on Halifax Ansado?
I know I'm got you,
me that say. Do you know Halifax very well? If you go to Google and Google what they write there, they are all lies. And tron kwa go. But yemwa hina school a yɛkɔ wie yɛhyɛ yɛn nkuna nsɛ ɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛtwerɛ yɛn ho aba kɔsɛm meti yɛ mentwerɛ foi adentia 10 years ago papa di 70 ne yɛsi yɛn kɔ yɛ party ɔsi yɛ party yɛsi bɛwu I don't know if you know that thing at 70 they don't want you to celebrate them and it's a notion in your mind that when you are celebrated at 70 you will die. So they don't want you to celebrate them at 70. More or less to go say, I'm going to discuss issues about your birth. I sat my father down. I said, Da, but can I have things from you so that biography now you be kind that me, I should supervise the writing. Because never better the benkum so. Ni nyanum never got so much on the biography. Omonim de minim school ko eja ni nwa panyin nanim o ma se ba nwa panyin na wuko ni ma me wuko omo ma ka no se won panyin ti wan be twa no I put it to him straight. I need it. It is sana ye ka akobwa third generation at least if there's anybody in the generation now who knows what we are discussing is it not the third generation? So what is he doing about it?
Ono mo
That's because so near the first and second or the better cannot be no third. Yeah, way. Young Crawford in the true book and you're support one for launching. Book a PA once, a the so good film by her where you are no be seeing Yvonne Nelson bookie. And the book throw bank for any so and I get your name, was I get your name? I get your name.
No, people were writing before her.
No one did make an answer.
Oh, no, the end of man, yeah.
And the man who say your books.
But people have been writing.
Oh, la one book na bekai. Bobidin.
Oh, Mekai be
Body.
Ebo white. Mekai
Oh,
white.
massa. You come on, you can white your book anyway.
Ebo white, then when your biography.
A book.
Yeah, I believe he's talking about memoir or you know.
But I think that a couple of people have written their own. Maybe we didn't read. Okay, me mean Kai.
Yeah, but when I mention it for Ness, on Kai.
Memoir within creative as practitioners.
Yes,
I thought in general.
Right. So if it's not in general, then fine.
And then if one else in there call out me boy, and I get an dear choir
because of Sarkodie.
Freddie dear crying to me and can't do baby. What's it? And Wabbing.
Memoir, Nyamwa.
Yes, a memoir. Which one was two?
The old memoir, no, say Moano. Or says, we need and I think, say, Apusha. Ajetiana also has one. Daughters Susubi, yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
So you see, they have initiated something. So, and we have a lot of transcribers in our system. Omako school, we transcribing me. Small girl, I'm also a transcriber. I'll be some brand book. First day, 2 days, no. Or say every 1 hour will be a 2,500. E go school now. Me da say. Where do you go? You know. So, me believe you say there should be I'm telling you, there should be a group that almost say they are hunting for these people to force them to do something with their life. What's their life? Because they don't have the time. As we speak now, Stoneboy, Shatawale, Sarkodie, they will not think of these things. But we observe, say, majority of them are share earlier. Boys never doing baby. But loudness, somebody buy new. Messi guy back come, share no power or force so watch him say, me kind of, because I'm a kind of no. Then he and visa. Philomena. Oh, the other Sarkodie boss, I didn't hear somebody. Crowania Bofra Bibi. Kel
songs.
The guy, I mean, so but he wants to. Oh, Kaimia now, make it in here.
No, I think
Grace Omabo. Enya mami dokuno. Grace Omabo. Mami dokuno sem na pesa oka.
Dokuno is Grace Omabo.
Now Grace Omabo no mami dokun different na then.
Ah, baako ye dokuno, baako ye Omabo.
Please now.
Grace Omabo trouble.
Grace Omabo is mami dokuno.
Helen Omabo.
Hello Omabo. Okay.
Helen and why confused with it? Grace Omabo no mami dokun.
Mami, so watch your book.
Yeah, I think she launched a book about herself.
No, I remember her birthday, but not.
Now, can Grace Naughty?
There's Grace Naughty too, and also maintain watch your book.
Jesus.
So once in Koma here can people.
Councillor Lutro Tachro.
I started with myself.
Okay.
Your own is worse.
Okay, so you
Alpha Plus class sponsor.
no, Councillor, you've dealt too much on the books part. Let's
So I'm talking about say books numuna ola books no be fee. Amayenya museum no more content the things they want. Era ose kwa me despite. Eko be museum cars me boa. Now him say wura baby a cars no one. There is a portion. Wura na koye sa museum ni inside. Baby wo ho no mo a ye kire guitar ye ball first. Any band that ye ball first at the place. Do you know about it? Okay. So if you go to the museum, museum this year, museum now. It's not just about cars.
There's a music component.
Instrument they launch in museum no. All the instruments that were played, the live band instruments, no, is there. He's left it there as a memorial. There's a portion in the museum watch na bako sem kakra wo how life started for it's on the wall there. But people go and watch the cars and walk out. The first car or driving after driving a taxi is there, but there's no abacosem on it. So make us say electronic portion now boying. I must say it's easier to put a camera in front of somebody to ask them questions to answer. Mr. Yera, John, Gentle Giant, Ejekum Kufo. Mr. You will be fan Hosana. So the story is bigger than musicians and the rest of us. Yenchia how to do it. Mr. Say, Obiti say Halifa Sansado.
Oh, Papa Pangbe,
oh, you're a good writer. And he's in the creative art industry.
Okay, so
we can commission this guy.
Mami Farin Shinkakra. Unforgettable. A detailed autobiography of Mami Dokuno or Grace Omabo.
Yes,
was launched in 2024.
That's it.
On the 80th birthday.
Abigail Ashley Swatchro ni biography. Abigail, yeah, one car Abigail Ashley. See, people like this, I think we could commission them and force them to start pushing us. Manasseh Azuri. He writes for people. So this thing must be done well. Daddy Lumba, video call round. And the wife actually first keyboard. A woman who Germany out in the studio, first studio Siman. I don't know if any of you watched that short video that came out.
Yeah, on the addresser.
Yes, what I says that keyboard, that studio no is there. So Miss say, yenina yensua de enye se ne ebotele encrofo institutions ne de they won't do anything. Enye hapo. Can you imagine say ye renovation with Kolubu Teaching Hospital? Gosisberg ne first letter or chroye. Ni a wife you want. You know what I'm saying? Too baby. They don't see the value of those things. But they say okay, obi say a gallery festival, yenko to art. Then I got to the abefi. Say wa koni esi obi ebotele's first keyboard. One better. Who go buy? So me say we the practitioners now let's initiate something.
Yeah, exactly the point.
Let me just move you and finalize my point here. Apostle Emeritus Dr. Kojosafo, before his demise, has already finished a museum for himself. The museum was built while he was alive. The 12 rooms not count what the way. And a nyame see edition. And he has directed it. So look at such a man. Why a museum ni dada? Yen fani see why you way dada. So yen sue bibi film crofo ma ye bibi mu. Ye nyina fiti me suma ya kan say oh twa mo obi abe build bibi ama wa won. It's going to be difficult.
All right.
Mimi bisa say sebio ola mesre se baby idea Apostle Kojo Safo museum yakoi. If anybody comes to Accra and want to visit, don't you think he has decongested the crowd in Accra for them to travel to a place to go and see things like that? So, for example, if the late legend of our time, Daddy Lumba, a museum of this nature is built in his hometown, do you know what it means? You come to Accra, then you travel out to go and see. What I say? So, let's expand. Let's think. Yanko ye ni memi on depending who you tell and ya boni nyum. And no people who boni nyum sa. Na ya no ye mbobio. It is our responsibilities as people like Sukrit Safo, Halifax and Sando, George Lutrot, Ernesta, Yaya ni party amana Osu. These people, what have they done?
All right, thank you, Councillor Faland. I'm watching Yamishra Bebre, Councillor Lutrot,
At your age.
and I'm Motin and Kano, or yes, or about 2 shades here, so be aged. A corner name also a true book, also to our own true book. Oh, cried all sponsors, cried that. Afro Max for why you ready some bebo. Watch your book.
Ola,
Watch your book.
Ola.
Giant.
First prophecy, Mammy said, me true book, I may na me say, one better.
About the bull fruit,
Both fruits.
about the two bear,
Took back.
onu ye kaku, about the pano, onu ye tusa,
Two shot. Aye. Haba.
Agrona Sodija,
Agrona Sosija, LOP 04.3 Entertainment Review with me and Councillor Lutrod, Halifax, Ni Ansando, Richmond Edupoko, Sokri Safo, and NS Kusi Inin. Now, Yakoya Nimno Tourism Ministry invite investors to back Ghana's tourism and creative sectors. Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative as Abla Jifa Gomashi has called on local and international investors to explore the opportunities in Ghana's tourism, hospitality, and fashion and creative industries, saying the government is committed to creating a business-friendly environment and positioning the country as a West African preferred destination for tourism and cultural investment. Speaking in an interview with the regional director of One World Media USA Today, Clementine Hazaran, Gomashi said Ghana offers significant investment opportunities and assured prospective investors of government support to help them establish and expand their businesses. She said developing more hotels and establishing a world-class tourism and hospitality training institution remain the key priorities for the ministry as it seeks to strengthen the country's tourism sector and improve service delivery. And Komaye Babidi and Nona. And Komo na ama abehia say ebeko eye Ghana hotels, is it Hoteliers Association? The line has dropped. The Ghana Hoteliers Association. Na ye no mukodi komo bisa say have we run out? I mean, are we running short of hotels? Do we need more hotels? Is it a priority? Is it what we need as a matter of priority and what we need investors to be interested in now more than the rest? Okay, so yen tribe dinamishe. They named Mr. Benjamin Afumya, my own friend who doesn't look for me anyway. A second national vice chairman, Ghana Hotels Association. A name come tell Enfa we say home. Ejaben, mahai.
Yeah.
On you share me.
Oh yes, your mona on you share me. At least me promotion by Yanka, who also congratulate you. One country so far.
Oh, bra, me friend congratulate you or higher. I will peace ya.
Mate.
MZ Nina my refibem.
That's it.
Yami Shrau, yes, I congratulate you being by my end dada. All right, it's now your second national vice chairman for Ghana Hotels Association.
President.
Okay, good. Second national vice president, right?
Patrol.
Okay, Ghana Hotels Association. Now, me pacho, idedi kai Ghana hotels, are they enough? And I hear more hotels.
this question, may I look at it as relative?
Peace FM.
Why am I saying this? It's the traffic that will determine, say, you hear the door and I see you hear the door. May I look at it from this angle? Let me take this typical example. Sorry. Traffic we need more or not. For example, when we have a lot of conferences, when we have a lot of programs that are coming in the country, only be determined. My number can't beyond the return away. Yes. Or no crap, no. And you will talk in the benefit. And let me use this word in quote. The illegalities have also taken chunk of our jobs. You understand? Like the Airbnb thing and all that. That we've talked over and over.
Wait. So Oka said the illegalities now bought Airbnb. Does it stand to suggest that Airbnb is illegal?
Because I can't in quote. Because some of the taxes are you get it? For example, taxes or levies the chairman MMDA this animal and you know because they are operating on the internet. And the MMDAs don't even identify them. Even GRE don't even identify them. And let me not dodge the question, but what I want to say is, like I said, it depends on the traffic. The traffic being very high, yeah, you can say yes. And I remember, Kazasa, you also talked about the human resource or training and other things. One of the things I look at it and say, we need to build the capacity of our staff. That is one of the key things. Because if you have all the facilities, you're building a lot of hotels. Now, your human resource will firm. Let me give you a scenario. We have the upmarket hotels, that's the 3-5-star hotels, and then the budget to 2-star. That's budget 1-star, 2-star. The budget for no any 1-star for the people on the streets, then they nurture them, and when they become Omunya experience now, the upmarket hotels poach them because they have their pockets are deep. They have the purchasing way to pay them more. So that's it. If, for example, when there's a big program, a training program, air course are training everybody, so when we're expanding in terms of infrastructure, at least we know that we have the human resource to fill these places. So that's it. Just say Ghana. Now we have people coming from Kenya to come and man our upmarket with us. Meanwhile, we have Ghanaians who can equally do that. But because the facilities to train them are also not there, a big issue. Ghana has I think that we have only 1-5. The country we have 2 5-star GMs, and we are Ghana 4 more managed. That's David from Labadi Beach Hotel, and then one Isaac, who is now managing, who is the GM for Moving Peak. You understand? Me, I'm looking at this, the traffic is key, and we also need to build the capacity of your schools to build the capacity of our workers in
okay.
At all levels. What we have now is that they always want to train them at the upper level. So we invest here. What do you mean? Frontex.
Okay.
Zone American.
Now, Wabro so. Who is Wabro so? Now, me Ejaben. Yeah. So you who kasamunyana, which is a demand in war. So as we speak, since 2019, year of return started, Abepen Sabria yeni media day friendly. Has there ever been the demand for us to build more hotels?
Annual to say the year of return year can say. This current government he decided to bring something there all year round, where at every point in time within the year there's some sort of activity there. And yet December na the air coso.
Yanoni idea no de buy kaya kakra. Yanoni idea no de buy say year round no.
And had this Black Star experience.
They
decide to bring at every quarter there should be some sort of activity that draw people to Ghana. Instead of I think that was the plan that the current GTA or current government intended to do. Almost every time there's some sort of activity because so they wanted to capitalize on our festivals, our kwawu, and so on and so forth to do all these things. So on the American, apart from that, if you do not have an activity that will draw them, I'm going to give an example. Emra A plus koye, wa down for A plus, the kawa down for A plus out here.
Betty, I say, Encoso.
Program Gomwa area more.
Yeah, Gomwa, is it Carnival or something?
Yeah, Carnival. Yeah. Gomwa Carnival. When you said the hotels around here got full. And we now even are saying that we should encourage our people to do some of these, our musicians or our politicians or whoever that have got there, whose pocket is deeper, which organize programs, so that at least I'm going to say a tempo from the diaspora alone. Into no sano, now it be a program, a cost was area now. Now there are shortage of accommodation is our winner. Then we look at the need for to expand the infrastructure.
It is a métier na wo Canada wo kasi nyina ne say you be here more hotels to say the minister any investors say can say you here more hotels na nene you also nya ade e betwe nipa more ma Ghana. But as we speak, you say the ni ade e twe nipa ba Ghana e be me here more hotels as we speak.
But annual and also but what typical example on Rwanda say there are a lot of conferences that are going on there. They have a department that are trying to pull all people conferences into conference way, HIV conference, way conference. So at every point in time, traffic law. Look, mommy, let me say this: a laudable concept. You understand? But at the end of the day, you see some infrastructure win now. You mean the idea show my bar a bit weak, but to share if you know what the minister is thinking is okay. You see infrastructure now. You training for yes, then we can think of bringing the people, drawing people to them.
It is Okase developing more hotels and establishing a world-class tourism and hospitality training institution remain key priorities for the ministry. The all patch and say yenye we nyina na afi wi aya adwene kwa be fa so e betwe nipa mama ababe patronize these things, right?
In fact I may be wrong, but okay, because you need to have the facilities, you need to also have the human resource before you can think of organize some of these things, because you're very careful because you started beyond the return. Some of the backlash being customer service and other things. Into which gradually we are improving. Into I know say we get to December, GTA will be calling for meetings, GTA will be calling for training programs, and I'm super excited about this program at GTA for a year. Into I'll draw awareness. Into Banasana, we also start training our people here and there and all that.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right. Finally, Ansana Meja, the thing about Airbnb, and it's a 10 be a Becca Safa hotels will be and more. Nasi Pobi fa Airbnb. Really, what is the problem?
Ola, Osha, taxes, levies as hospitality industry, and a dorsal. Into your market rate, very high. Oduka can't be quarantined and might now we have competitors. And then people are converting the apartment to hotels. Only American.
Are they converting into hotels or into Airbnbs?
We're working. Whether some are doing hotels, some are doing daily, some are doing Airbnb. And this Airbnb thing America. Have you ever tried for GR to confirm that are they paying any taxes to the government? your VAT to your mutuabiana, data protection to your mutuabiana, MMD is here, also paying. The EP are they also paying? So number you see what we are saying, we are not scared of competition. We have one money get there. We say let them all come on board so that they all come and pay all these things at UTN because some tend to be cheaper than our hotels. So in American in general, people prefer to do the Airbnb than doing the hotel. Ola, how many Airbnb on the actual signboard about say Ola Airbnb facility? No, unless you go to the internet. In China, somewhere along the line, you see, the government, trying to say, this digital we will tax them and other things. Because they are not paying anything. They say they will regulate them. You understand?
But when you say they are not paying anything, are you saying this for a fact or it's just you conjecturing? Say,
Ola, I'm saying for a fact. You understand? I mean, Airbnb facility. I've tried it, me myself. You understand? All the way. If they are doing, look, I asked GRE, do you have the Airbnb on your radar? And the answer they gave me was negative. It's a normal shot. Meaning, you understand?
Okay.
Meaning, all that we are saying, they are not paying the taxes that we are paying. But I just like this radio station that you guys are establishing. What about those that are doing even online? The tax that they are paying, the tax that you are paying, are they also paying the same thing?
No.
Only American until say Uber, they didn't say Uber there. We know they are paying whatever they are doing, they are paying something to government. In fact, the only thing I can hit my chest and say some chair property rate. So on the dynasty one, definitely yes.
All right. Ebedasi, Mr. Benjamin Afumia, second Vice President of the Ghana Hoteliers Association, and Mote Nkase and Neno Edin Komono. Na Halifax, me pacho for my mama. Okay, so this is the situation. And Komono is about minister calling for more hotels to be built, more hospitality, institutions to be built by investors. And then the question is, okay, so she says this about some of the priorities of the ministry. And the question is, are they really a priority as we speak? And Vice President Kase, hotels occupancy is driven by events. If you have events that is happening, that is when people will now be booking hotels. But if we don't have the events, then it may not really be something that will fill the hotels. So I don't know. So do you also feel that we need more hotels as a priority rather than having more events that will propel the need for the hotel?
Olamide, let's be fair and put the discussion in the proper context, okay? So we share programs, initiatives, our ministry no are now buying, announces say they want to embark on, then it would be strange if they do not start to call for more hotels.
Okay.
It will be strange. Because almost here be A, B, C, D. These are programs are etching. Okay, so clearly, once you say, oh, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, then we say etching Abba, it is prudent to start to advocate for the building of more hotels. Now, Mameno, 17 years workers in the context. That there are several instances anka international conferences we bet to me about Ghana. But so we have volumes now. We don't have such capacity hotels in this country.
Really?
Yes. I mean, so far, apart from Brian Champon's Rock City, okay, that when they complete and it's full capacity, you're going to have some 2,200, 2,500 or 700 rooms. nobody comes near them. All those big things you are seeing in Accra, 600, 558, the Kempiskis, the Mervyn Peaks, and you get what I mean. And see, if you are having an event and you are bringing 3,000 participants from across the world, you want to host them in one hotel, what do you do? In the ancient context, I'm a man of Kasa, you know. But if you asked me generally, it is a big yes. If we did not need more hotels, Airbnb shouldn't be springing up for the hoteliers to panic to the extent that they will come on radio and want to behave unfairly as if Airbnbs are operating an illegality. And even when you drew his attention to it, said, "Are you sure it is illegal?" I thought he would withdraw that word. He should come straight and say, "Oh, tax them as you are taxing the hotels." But don't attack them, run them down, talk about them with scorn, disdain. It is unfair. If you can't compete with them, join them.
Okay.
Just as how many Airbnbs in register here now, Ola, there are many hotels today. Almost as I will kosher either license nevu and now on to register. But you see, let me digress a bit and talk about investment. It is a wise businessman who, when he's investing, he invests in an area that will make him pay lesser taxes.
Okay.
Read all the investment books across the world. Say, den ni den na se mi ya, ebema mi tax component no abaso. So if somebody is going into accommodation and is registered with Airbnb International and registered with GTA, on what babeshwe facilities, amanu say winya A, B, C, D to be that. And every year, this is your renewal license. You don't attack them. It is very unfair. And you see, no can the main minister no can be no. We need training in the hospitality industry. Training doesn't only include good services and well-laid mattresses and polished tiles. It includes communication. How you even talk. How you comport yourself to a tourist. So somebody wants to do domestic tourism, Ola, or per se onko Kintampo, Ana Tamale. Omuye a certain number beer hotels I want to meet in Continuum. What radio to say the vice president of the Hoteliers Association says Airbnbs are illegal. What impression are you creating in their head?
But somebody just alerted or say the issue why most of these hotels are complaining is because the Airbnbs are cheaper than the hotels. Is it true?
Not necessarily true. There are some Airbnbs that are more expensive than hotels.
Okay.
A class ni brand ni your target market. And there are also some hotels that are more expensive than Airbnbs. It's balanced. I mean, anyway, it depends. But all what I'm saying is that
Like the movie houses, some of them are very expensive.
oh,
Movie houses here, then be hey dog. What do I know? I suppose you.
go see it next. You get what I mean? Ola? I'll prefer say yebenya more hotels at different standards and different levels, from low budget, medium budget, high budget, so that whilst the economy is expanding, our domestic tourism expand there, able to me accommodate you. Then this is you to say that don't build more hotels because it's a seasonal market. This week, Ada and its environs, hotels in Ayema.
DNA cost
As a photo. Next week.
Okay.
Ayema and Rami Pananectos I said, Nene, would you pick a crib? Ye cost no nina Ayema. To an extent, say normal homes. People are now converting it into, I don't want to call it hotel, but a resident rental facilities that would be better.
An Airbnb.
an unofficial Airbnb.
Okay.
To put it that way, he was right. Gomwa Central MP New Year in the program, every place was booked.
So the question is, after the program,
I'm coming there. Maybe
hotels how they survive.
Nyabotre. Come to Winneba, for instance. Okay, 4 times, and a minority leader at the ECOWAS Parliament,
Okay.
First one almost struggle because now hotels no so.
Okay.
But because someone say our program with Taibahan, do you know what happened? They started to expand their hotels and uplift the facility. ECOWAS numba biom mom, but because they've expanded, lifted the standard, it is attracting normal people who come now. Say, baby, to say Gomwa Central, people take advantage and build more hotel facilities there. The argument is, say A+ program here once in a year. No. Apart from that once in a year, and once we know that, now there are a lot of hotels in Gomwa Central. Obi ko Eje, ewa Gomwa Central, on better Winneba. And now on that the nearest adjoining towns. My whole argument is that as a country, social be a shifty corner, bringing more tourists, we need that. In bringing this, is it MICE they call it?
Yeah, meeting incentives and conferences and exhibition.
Clearly, you need larger capacity hotels with conference halls and everything. But even at the domestic level, for the fact that people are now even converting into Airbnb, it shows that still space war. But when you ask the hoteliers, they will tell you what Omomuti Abroshi no country.
Which is?
Who bahobia? Abroshi say you. What do you mean? But na gan Abroshi say.
I saw about Obesanko.
Obesanko. Almost bet na habi. That is my honest opinion.
Okay.
But apart from Amino calling for hotels, no, so Safo, all I mean, she also calls for proper training.
Yes, the training institutions as well.
All proper training in the whole hospitality industry. Sometimes you go outside this country and then you go to any 1 or 2-star hotel and they treat you like a king. You come to a Ghana hotel and I don't know what is happening.
Opa, brapa, member.
Either Obi Israel Sika, from the driver who goes to drop you, from the security man who opens your gate, to the one who opens the lift for you, something small for the boys, something small for the boys. Now, I said, if you didn't come with a ping-pong, Oba crap or monketa. I mean, if you get such an experience, why would you want to come to the same country for accommodation or hoteling or tourism factors the next time? It's a training here, but I agree with her call. Ola, we need, if you have money, you want to invest in that area, go. Go. Because do you know what? Many of the reasons in SWA programs are not in those areas is that accommodation no.
Okay.
True. Because once we say that, Gomwa ababesi 4 or 5 hotels, and yet A+ pen about organize Easter festival. Others would also want to take it because why don't you go to certain parts of this country for tourism? Why don't you go? Maybe I'll better. And you don't want to stay somewhere, then drive 1 hour to go and sleep.
Okay.
So I agree. I am in perfect molakurum with the. Wait. I am in perfect agreement with. Oh, one of the questions say. I can't say molakurum. You are dropping.
Can maybe say.
Yeah. So I mean, I agree with
that. Yeah.
Every other has a Qatar. So people who are going to Qatar now have to go to the adjoining towns. Anyway.
All right. Richmond. From Mike na mami. Now meet you.
Let me say.
My phone.
In free.
Oh, okay. Mahuni pako. On this not with you. Pega Mike mukakra ni anga so yoba.
Eni me peja de say ya ye beka.
Eti ra.
Asa uti hadi ya hu se me yoba.
Dina man can say we yoba. Fatima nu. Trese wu kasa nya. Di nkomo nu nya.
Yoba. Na wo ka DJ ki na mo cha police ni na yakọ anim. Richmond, so man, concept.
Okay. There are about 2,723,000 hotels in Ghana.
2,000.
723,000.
The count on numbers in the Kanye.
2,723 hotels in Ghana. Yes.
Because who the car say 203,000. It's in a confusion. It's running into millions.
Yes. 2,723 hotels.
Underestimated.
Now, personally, me who say minister no call. Minister no huneya. If I don't know if the expression is right. No huneya ye.
Oh, why then?
When we say if yama wajuma bi wo na ase wo se wo ye na wonti na wo ho nye the same eduma na eduma a ehye ne nsa no oye a anka de nipa dodo ebeba krom ha oye ne ye a de nipa dodo ebeba krom ebeba oman mu ha na saa enkrofo no ba they will need access to a lot more hotels than we have. Now the primary job no wonya wo see yen secondary one na yesa na ho aye. And see, I feel say that is the problem we have. But if you look at the number of people who are coming here, if you judge by our tourism data, 1.3 million people who are coming here now, over the course of the year now, enye bad. We have
now
for now.
Airbnbs and count. We're just hotels.
These are hotels.
Okay.
And even these are registered hotels.
Yes, there are some that are not registered.
Yes, and this data is from like 2 years ago. So there's a possibility that there's a lot more of them.
Koba could be share say Santana Market.
Yeah, register.
Yes, sure, say or listen.
And see, I think what it is that there were enough hotels, but probably no, you need enough of the right type at the right place. A lot of the high-end, good quality hotels are here in Accra. Outside of Accra, you find very little of this. What we have in our hotel sector, a shortage of international standard hotels.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, to say Kempinski, to say those huge hotels. Yes, we lack those ones outside of Accra.
Okay.
2, we lack affordable but good quality mid-range hotels for internal travelers. Inti akwentu by year be bani we ya baby ya kwa dakra. First of all, a year ba baby sometimes depending on the caliber of the person who is deceased. Yeah, unya baby so baby said ye hot no. Wahu enye baby dada to talk more of paying for a place like that to sleep in.
Okay.
And is that we have a problem with that, and then we don't have enough of resorts, eco lodges that are near beaches and waterfalls, national parks,
and
heritage sites. So, and then the other thing we have an issue with, we have a shortage of, is what my brother mentioned. Conference hotels, huge conference hotels, but may attract the international audiences.
Conferences, yeah.
Those are the things that we have issues with. The investment call is a great call, but that investment call, I believe, should have gone to other sectors rather than tourism. The whole creative art space and tourism space, a lot of attention tourism, leaving the other spaces. At the detriment, I'm not saying those calls are wrong, but so, the call isn't bad, but standardization. I was here making sure the hotels and no more, which is where she made the right call for the as far as the training is concerned. And a lot of these big hotels, they are headed by foreigners. They are headed by foreigners because of the quality of trainees that we have, the quality of the human resource that we have. Indeed, the training call is an excellent call. The investment call, I feel, I was here making sure, the truth is, all the even hotels on average, the high-end hotels have a 70% occupancy rate. And it's like I would do 90% when I walk as a more. But On average, your hotels are not occupied. Those that are occupied are the high-end ones. And even that, on average, a 70% occupancy. And the ones that are low don't have that kind of patronage. And so if you're asking that we build a lot more of this, what are you asking for? There's another thing that comes with asking for this investment. It is not bad any day to ask for investment. However, an investor didn't see aba and our country didn't see eba or share a normal we put in place na wababeye sa investment no. And to put a hotel at any place, you want to look at the number of people who are coming there. So Yefan say I want to go and build a hotel somewhere in Cape Coast near Kakum or whatever. I will look at will I get land? Land na menyano. Roads ekoho. Government has a huge role. Obesha area bia this time I think say Ekro correct. Ekro bia say government provide a road, water, electricity. Development becomes easier. So investors will look out for little things like this. So government has a role to play in this area. Or no ni say I was minister no afamuno. All these tourist sites, oh man, yeah, attractive. Yeah, there are things. Yeah. It is easier. It will attract a lot more people coming. Then it's easier for an investor to decide that and hotel. If she does some of her basics, if her fundamentals are right, investment in hotels will come.
The exchange rate will not expose her.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. God bless you. So great.
Ola.
Yes, boss.
The call of the minister is not necessary. Last, na me put two out article, but me can say enough of the shouting. Let us do the job. Meanwhile, 18 hukakra. All kind about training. No? Why is the minister calling for training when the ministry were hot cats under that ministry? What is the state of hot cats as we speak? Emrabe no modi abase obia obeye adwuma ewo any of the hospitality industry no should get certification from hot cats. If you put out that regulation which is required under the law, there's no need to call. Obia obeye adwuma bia no oba no kita ni certificate. And you know why are you calling? When they call, the practitioners must call on you. Say, give us trained people. You are not doing the training. You are not putting in the necessary resources for you to organize the training for them. Now you are calling us that we should have qualified people. Say,
she's actually calling for more of such training institutions to be built.
Training institution. What is the state as a government? What is the state of it? It is not necessary. And hotels, more hotels to be built. Why should I build a hotel when I cannot have, your friend is saying, occupancy for me to make my money back? I can't have because the hotels are expensive. The hotels are expensive because the tax is a good hotel for one sono. Instead of governments redesigning the tax structure, send your beya net no ebe widen. Na ya jiji wo baby bebre no. Ya focus on baby kitwa bi. Ene baby ebe nyaje no. Ya di bebre agusu amomo. Enti no ko fa edan ba ko a. Ne bo enye bibi small. Enti so bi beka say oh weekend me ne mema. Mo mienko ni enko da baby. Ebi a mo betimi cost o mo beye 1,000 cedis no. Enye possible. Untimini o ma every few weekends say weekend dey ye kwakoda baby. No, it's not possible. Nka hotels no sa niema we ne ko. So are expensive. This is what the minister should look at. Na entity taxes ne so e mom. But not for you to call say NCC. Obi si baako na onya your friend is returns are obesi mienu obesi miensa last year exercise be unim your from saying who place no baby I'll call bodin so cause is here cinema movie house
and I'll say any place
So I don't know.
No, you not be. Your wife is not listening. You've not been the way have you.
And you're not gonna say.
I won't call her.
Ola. What him say? Who check if movie houses now? Onipa baako. Obi was 14. How many people in the world, even 10 hotels in Ghana? But movie house, Obi was 14. Onipa baako pe. Obi was 8. Almost see baako. Now returns near good. No akọ baby for France. No akọ see because the returns no good.
Ashes be so awesome. Also movie house for me.
Almost movies.
Okay.
Enti saa na hotels ne nso no
go 1 and 2
se eyade a eye ye ma ne bo ne yefo enya hoteliers na person ne bo adin o taxes egu om so no
yeah, and the cost of maintaining the place, yes. And then the workers you have to pay,
and no money yefo enti I'm expecting the minister to come and tell us, but I also again give the minister a little window. You have a.
About finish?
Oh, no, okay. If you know the mic off.
In order to minister into window kakra. We say many a times no. Penifon be bromo kwa speeches near trauma.
Oh Jesus.
What am I? No, normal practice, and yet your friend is saying even presidents.
Yeah.
Then they will go through. They look at it and they also add.
Okay.
Normal
so once
practice.
you look through and go through and add, it's no more somebody who wrote for you. Please. It's education we are doing on radio. Don't say that again. When I write for you and you go through, you're responsible for what are you reading. So what are you talking about? What about that?
Enti omunso e ya true speech no. Omunso no, omunhu no betro. Because sometimes they make the ministers and some of these penifo no enya some bashing kakra.
Okay.
What am I saying? Fine. Into media make a
Councillor, question is very last.
No credit say maybe I could you know.
I go for secretary.
The Hona Misha Sefi. Socrates is a former employee of the ministry. And in some way no can a ham so can.
You see, this is not fair.
It is not fair because he's here.
No.
Education purposes in me can Socrates assembly. Me can Socrates assembly. Me come assembly. Masem ne say the minister has seen a lot of documents that the MPP government left. And the lapses and the gaps that they left, that is needed to be filled. And we all know about it. The flooding that we experience when one event is happening at a particular area where you don't have a place to sleep. Somewhere like Adan Asafotufiam. Asafotufiam ya yeke. You stay outside till the next 3 days. And but why are people not comfortable in establishing hotels that can accommodate the number that comes once every year? And I'm telling you, sir.
And this festival, and the numbers have always been increasing. But no, they are not establishing hotels. They why?
But do you know what people are doing now?
No.
Halifax made the truth or say, we are investor. Now basic hotel 400 rooms. Never take you 2 years until when your returns. Now basic Airbnb 30 rooms. Now every more returns. I'm always see Airbnb. Anes, ni say. Where will you invest?
Airbnb.
So why don't we get the interest? Say you standardized hotel a bed meeting we na my. What must say? Now you bet me nya Airbnb. Ni na one standard. Rutu kwa was standard. And anya happen and go via Airbnb.
Of course.
You go to Canada, people's homes. The basement is an Airbnb. Registered online. You pay for it. So why we refuse? And there are bigger, expensive hotels in Canada and in the US. But they still have Airbnbs that are not competing. They are within their lane. It's your choice. But if I want to go to Winneba, and around Winneba there are only 2 hotels there. Yes, you become stranded, and it makes them bluff because a mom rate crack cost through because endorse. It is a minister say a pedodua. I agree, and it tells you, say, onim the condition on the ground. Mr. Say government be aba no see hotel proper too. E can the one one. Then e besi. Na the e one mo no government say twem nyina ba. Omo ye no return zero. Na aba echem na ya ton. Continental Hotel say any SMU. I stand to be corrected. Meaning say Continental Hotel now. If you ho Echo Golden Tulip, if you sisi aka Lancaster now. Are we still having a share in it?
I don't know for a fact.
Accra City Hotel. Accra, formerly it was the Novotel. Novotel. Do we still have that share there? Accra City. Say, Mervyn Picker Ambassador Hotel is supposed to be the biggest. No, assassinate the home. Assassinate Trebi. ADC resident. I'm on Crawford team. Yeah, are we getting returns from the place? Biasana mo kan. Ubasi some bed sheet. We say expensive meeting and Crawford. So the need for more hotels now. Say obi akoye go more first, whatever first. Now ya bre nya baby nkoda the biggest place. And now Halifax the biggest ones is here. Brian there no see. Rock City, Kessie pa. Their maintenance will not be easy.
Okay, so Accra City Hotel is owned by Ghanaian shareholders, operating under local independent management since it got rebranded from Novotel franchise.
I like the shareholding mentality. Maybe I may body according say the need for hotel. No, it is 100% a request for us. Say overheads. What's through what must here? In terms of maintenance costs, there's a way to do it. A year sick Kumasi pan one show over driving 1 hour. Means you walk Kumasi the hotel ladder. 1 hour to come to your place where the hotel maybe because you must say you was stadium. Stadium hotel never one. I hear occupy. Around stadium hotel or Kumasi hotels I hear all.
And fast stadium example.
So hotel we have stadium hotel.
Hotels doors for. Enclave on hotels doors for.
No,
the stadium hotel.
No, make us say, man, in fact, the stadium location, no, and an example, no.
No, make us say, what did I make us say? Proximity. Ayama, me that stadium hotel because anyway, no, I bet cutting cost. What did I say? But Ubaka say Ubukurin, Ayama.
By everyone say be a uko yen so the Ashanti region example, uko yen be you say Pechiwo baby. You have to come to town.
Me that say. Wa go tena nita.
And son no drive here the alcohol.
Because we per certain class and a certain standard. And media we need more hotels. And you ask him at the door so competition ba hu mo bia ma quality and I can say. Eko ye. Say a door so. Obia performing well. Airbnb ayeke. See across me choices. My child the womb the enim. What we do say ni wa bisa say ni. Who call hotels be a wo mo ka say hotels. Who could be a no hot water. Who call hotel be ultimate no after say the water is not coming. No man police sorry.
Airbnb on bed listed amenities ni na. The enye adwuma nyina e be catch and zan road draw.
Enti make say Airbnb standard omo dey ban. Hotel for no old picture near the aboho. When was the last time we review pictures near wo no? Mom bisa ko u dey Google see na show hotel be picture fefe. We call na yes sanity. We can say we painted this picture was taken 4 years ago when we painted the place. We call na yes sanity. E wa Accra Ghana.
And 4 years ago then the DJ K na.
Mami phone.
KA 4 years ago. First mami ni go see so na.
The American say it's needed. Now the next call for trainees no. Moka said the foreigners are owning hotels. Mr. Which of the housekeepers in hotels are foreigners? Obi me one example. You can say housekeepers are omo keep it with the hotel cleanliness and things. How many of them are foreigners? They are our own black people who are working there. Ola, you go to hotels in America. Majority of the hotels in America, the housekeepers and the cleaners, I don't know. Omuka Spanish. Mexico and Spanish people. Oh yeah, they're Philippines. Who friend say, Ebia, my tower. I say, oh yes, sign. Now you're not translating. They are those who are. So the Americans are not those who are doing these things there. Training now here can pass a microphone with training. But Yembisa say, hotel, nipa no all cleaning hotel, you are saying because when you talk to them, their salary and their payment structure is also very poor. But me catch you say, me share mami bi a waja hotel services or ye adwuma mo bi Airbnb or catch me say Airbnb ni bantem kan ho atọ. Adentia the Airbnb facility is called tuano no. It's ×3 of what our hotel ni tuano ho. So mo ka say hotel for no so your allowance. Mo ka so mo training no. Mo fan count say the payment structure of one person who is working 8 hours in a hotel. Yen consider because most of them their services that they are rendering become a painful one and whatever it is. But I think this is a good call. The training is good. Everything all can I support.
Okay. And
it's one of the good initiatives. Makato say under the POW initiation be a achievement.
All right, thank you very much. Lancaster Hotels in Ghana, formerly called Golden Tulip in Accra and Kumasi, are owned by the Ghana Libyan Arab Holding Company Limited, GLACO, which is a joint venture between the government of Ghana 60% and government of Libya 40%.
So it's the same Golden Tulip deal now.
Yeah, I don't know about the Golden Tulip deal.
It was the same deal with Golden Tulip from the continent.
60-40, right?
Yes, 60-40. So I didn't net here. This is Sadia.
And you have the last bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael, I think I was a bit disappointed, Kakra, with comment now. Second deputy, Papa, now we interview, you know.
Second vice president for Hoteliers Association of Ghana. Because we share baby Airbnb business na do we asia. Yen Ghana kwana GSM. America ajo monsem. France ajo monsem. Canada ajo monsem. Inti it baffles me say in this age any baby yedu would Airbnb in sensem no. A vice president of a Hoteliers Association will want to condemn Airbnb on a live radio or and call it as illegal. Okada kwari too many legalization amano. How much more Airbnb? So I think the comment was so much unfair to Airbnb business. I'm even sure so no ankasa mo bekom kwaro no ankasa kwa Airbnb or be possibly or Airbnb nibi. But unregistered, but for lack of better words, any platform there was we need to leave it. But at minimum, the name feel same. So our any a BBA and rather no, the call will be to how to uniform all of them, and then push government to even ask Airbnb owners to even join the Ghana Hoteliers Association, because
Airbnb they are registered.
And let me say. As a senka no vice president no ewo Hoteliers Association no would instead of trying to even refer to Airbnb run them down no I was thinking senka be a business na do no obe collaboration be between them so that training in them because they stand at the highest on the highest table. So what I say,
yes, old one in new ones.
Yeah, they stand because the Hoteliers Association they stand on a higher table, so they need to rally everybody who is down up. Say the buyer when they come to hotels and management services now, there will be that uniformity of service. Say and see a kasi fra, ABO government say African Cup of Nations by the cost you make it available $100 million for investors to build new facilities. More Hoteliers Association, you'll be the first point of call. Then you can actually negotiate to governments. Okay, we have other members who are also like the case of the private schools.
So you want them to be under the hospitality umbrella?
Exactly, because
so they are registered. I don't know that for a fact.
Oh, it's a fact.
Registered.
No.
I'm not saying you're lying. Maybe I may expose me ignorance. I don't know. So, but how are they? How is their registration? Is it the same as the hotels?
Send you register hotels no. Sa requirements ni bibia.
I remember he asked a similar question. He said, a normal title as registration certificate for hotels no.
Yeah, the same thing. Bibia checklist no.
For all Airbnbs.
Yeah.
But I can say my
Airbnb Airbnb bia 1 room bia one swimming pool.
What's it?
Airbnb 1 room bia one swimming pool.
I'm
telling you.
Hold on.
Ola, just to add to registration. Ola, just to add to registration.
That's what we were saying.
They added to the registration now or kind. The other things I see is you understand. Or see, send a tari horn or and tari baby.
A certificate name and no person so quite unable
because majority of the Airbnb only front desk is in a hotel tier.
Yeah, it's a self-check-in.
And it's an online thing.
God bless you. NS,
Inti me gusto America sana me mamun distorting me thought no.
Nyamisha.
Ola, what you go?
What you go?
Okay, so inti media na a whole part no na a bit na my bit disappointed kaka. But Michael, yen shy the way. And na ye gusto e kasa ohun. The call for building hotels, ye in say necessary, as we are saying. But let's look at the investment effects. When you said last month, me a program be or Teshinungwa. There was a Nungwa, me a program be or Nungwa, and it was a funeral. Omufi Abuchine Bana. I am to do events.
So you're taking my word.
Events.
A ban grief counselor now be frame so be ali. Na ban is kade wakoye. You will cry at your birthday.
Can you mute your microphone?
Okay, so at this point,
adults.
Unkwa mic in at this point, Unkwa mic in
But do you know, sir, Uncle Halifax, between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, from Nungwa police say Nat Hall, all the hotels are between to EcoBank, to a that traffic light that leads you to Nakaheni minister say Shanyo Sakumono to Sakumono Junction Mall to all those places. Do you know, sir, rooms were all full. So
it's funeral tourism.
Not even me. I'm not even saying say oh nimpana why money na no na bayi. But I'm saying say that tells you the demand for hotels in terms of a drew weekends and there are ufa area ha baby na na poko ashes mo area ha ufa tesa no ha ina
wa free ho
unya accommodation upe ukisi ukura say beka say the place is booked. So it tells you, say, and I book na ya book no, and ya only one more if you brochi by you, and a womaji hotel na ayama, and they people are developing a lot of excessive for moving from their homes to actually go and stay somewhere. What I say, Obia, I have couples they want to no more Korea Senche, no more Koha, they are going to Cape Coast. Like people are experimenting. In terms of as a home away home kind of thing, we are not only talking about one way fear broaching eba and the castle because of season 19 you see dying this time we have Ghanaians who have made money and weekends they want to go out there and do things. Afeni ona adwaman ya mami. Ewa atawo heko na kafe ni there.
All right, Doc, Nyami Sharp, Afeni B, Adwamai waiting ya.
The last point that I make as a Michael, last 1 minute. And I make us say
time for this conversation.
And they are no say Michael wouldn't say FIFA crack so Ghana more participation at the World Cup is good. Until next World Cup, young partner Ghana and Nigeria and host to World Cup. Where would people sleep?
I know it will call for more.
Because one stadium FNP 70,000.
But FIFA and social side no more answer.
World Cup yeah, Richmond. One stadium yes in Nepal you go at 70,000. Imagine say 20,000 for Mufio Crown. The rest na can no ombedan. If we are now talking about say Brian Hotel, Rock City, and what the highest even number of hotels, even at where we stand, it means that we share on a larger scale. We are not ready to host anything bigger and global because we don't have the numbers to meet up with. it's a good call, but then we need to actually work out the investor confidence and see how you better taxes. So Amana strong for anybody to want to put money and build hotels.
Thank you very much.
It will still be a talking shop.
Thank you very much. At Japan or Chicago, I say Airbnbs are somehow illegal in New York City unless you are giving it out for 30 or more days. Halifax, now pay over we are from that Yedin Komo.
Alam Patrol, na me say yentwi adwin so nko baby. Ebia na adwin ko ho. Ola, I don't know if you've heard about this thing before. A friend Jirapa Dubai. Hotel na kasankasa de men kai ni din.
Yeah.
Omoko Kunira.
Yeah, Nko Kunira, yeah.
Super international class hotel. On fan called Jirapano. We thought nobody want to go to Jirapa. But because Wakwa could see the type of hotel like any Howohono, we leave Accra and travel all the way to Jirapa. Ola, me points nene say, let us stop thinking, say, would the hotel no cost say wine beba. And ne hotel business no, a experience. It is not just about sleeping on a cushion or a vono mattress. It is how you, for instance, and che bia wo fo baby a wo kan je no kote toy no e bribi pono. Apart from Pediasi. What I mean is, look at the number of hotels springing up there.
Honey Brekusu Kwanso.
Good. From Pedia
Brekusu to Akati Junction.
Hona wo engine no toy. Okay, there nya hona me
to Akati Junction. How far right? I will go Pediasi Lodge.
Good. Me come from Pediasi Lodge. Eriko.
No, sorry.
Kitasi. Thank you. Kitasi Junction.
Yeah.
Voila. See the number of hotels springing up there. And che ye bia it was only Labadi Beach Hotel. Okay, Maminu, she is the minister for the sector. On him the enemy. We are investor. Take advantage, just like somebody took advantage of Jirapa and is now making his money there. Richmond was right. So see the top 4-5 stars are crapping no more. We see we two back one or see a 5-star hotel in any of the rurals. We will not start to move the conferences there. We are not going there because the hotels are, I'm talking from personal experience. The ECOWAS Parliament, why do they always want to do it in Accra? Because who do Moko interlands are hotels no niho. So let us stop being pessimistic and take advantage of the reality. Say, look, build the hotels. Make it an experience. Give them things. Listen to me. Safari.
Aqua Safari.
Aqua Safari. Why did he not say, I'm okay with Adan? Right? But Obabe say back in Eastern region higher. I mean, of course, on the that should be on the Sa Jankama Obusuma say Ashia say
minimum.
Oh, so when you are going to Mampong, why? How come he's come to build one day? Why didn't they say hotels were harder? So please, hotel itself has a way of opening up a community and drawing people there. And I repeat, hoteling has moved from normal baby amikoda. It is an experience and a feel that will open up the town. And the Jirapa Dubai is one fine example.
Okay. But that's about one police in India, no.
Ebia chima drink also police in there.
Okay. The now handcuff need to AD grow be a hemuno.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, okay.
A tour will be a haimu. A tour abuba wom.
Minimum Kosumare a video.
Oba high na be ma high.
Oba. Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review. No asugo with ye. Yeah, pass that my banders Gary made someone have memory damu bread Gary and citre and the milk and then cutting in a shame no with their banty. Yet say beji ahumi. Yeah, beji ahumi. Neja. Panel ne no no mokwa koso kido yan so this wa wo no na na okono so over ya kwa ba mejezo pacho bogo de nyame adom pa okay pacho mo nye ne mic ni man na on feely okay on feely relax na me pacho oh Halifax now why you want buy pressure give the man it was a
that's why a former prophet
oh don't do
look respect the prophet too
emphasize no ma obedin komo pa e only dey din komo pa in a nutshell ma me person me can say
okay
adoma Nyankopon de ma as musicians mostly prophetic. As I say there's an insight into a subject, something people don't see na aka. For example, here Bob Marley n'intro nyina enoma bi o ha or can deep things the normal person doesn't say. So musicians, most of them are prophets in a way, you know. Yeah, it's
Ola, I agree with him. Like Redemption Song, Bob Marley was being prophetic, okay? Like, so he must. So
on 2020
and one American Oforian Ponsa Dieno Obano ye medrani amidi Prophecy Ben Ewa Ba would manager
near one out here.
And someone said me tree no
Unim Abele was. Halibaz Abele was.
I didn't hear what you said.
Unim Abele was.
Abele was.
Or say Unim Mabele was. Unim Abele was.
Or what Abele?
Sana out here say.
And that's one I said.
Abele was sir Tofit of an quality omode a shape no.
Ice cream.
Yeah, this stick Sana a friend. Okay, not meaning say na.
Etina we change him now gas was saying.
I thought I'm here with him Abele Abele what. Oh, over the track or content. Yeah, can say
Okay, Timu Mami break akra na ye no free amponsa medi nkomo. Sene me ka no de nenyom foforo asase ba bedwa so a emu nika. If you say it sounds better than the old, if you say the old sounds better than these ones, we're going to find out pretty soon when I come back. Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review. Yeba Sisia and now.
Hey, Obia wane mastampo. Juma Abro Super Blast Insecticide. Edi interfere. Ntontom ne muawani.
Abro Super Blast Insecticide no eduoma bro.
Abro Super Blast Insecticide.
So interfere ntontom ensonkonsu entatia huruye ene kakapemu a enso wo musu eku won frat.
Enti se wodropi nso na ntefre wom. Hwempa yi ni nkonyan ase. Atwe wonum nyina bo anu eku won.
Next time, se wo share Abro Super Blast Insecticide ya, obeye steady.
Enkwada no makwan free boarding house ba pe me de Abro be spray on chalk boss, bags ne mattress no nyina mu.
Wo spray Abro Super Blast Insecticide ya. Piabonte beye simedunum ansan wa beda. E wo supermarkets. Opedudu atua tonwa. Frecos Charles Ghana Limited, Spinters Road, Broad 5, 0243 690066 and 0570 611 909.
FDA aje ejedi enkrato yatum.
Brad driver, make me send him go no man so ana.
Oh sister, there you scan me GHQR code no. Ana se fa me merchant ID no so.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn customer. Oh yeah, dear. But that's so rate me 5-star.
Oh, what's the fata? Oh, me good service. Now fe mam ni chia ho. Many movements ho para.
Online pragna drivers. Fair bia wona momo so begino. Bema wa frako wenim wo leaderboard no so. Na ma watumi adi achade pi. For Ghana card, come register with MTN shop bia e ben wom. Na beye momo merchant driver. Eni ya. Wo rights nyina wo beye no. For momo je first no. Enhihye kakra wo ho.
Granny, sister me, sister Kibodiani dear, me fele papa.
What my life? Atos sunflower cooking oil. Ra, the Yanima meeting.
Atos.
Again?
Atos.
Spell mommy.
AETOS. Atos.
Atos, correct. Atos sunflower sunflower oil papa bi di na wabɔ no.
Just sunflower oil. Aduane die ɛyɛ so kyen kama.
Dɛdɛɛdɛ. Efiefie mu restaurant catering agencies die mu a.
Amanfo akrobatunie. Saudi Ethos sunflower oil. Ɛnu aduane a mepa atwa wo. Tuhu na ba all miss ma besra wo.
Ethos sunflower cooking oil. Eba in various sizes. Size 0.9 kokosi 5 liters.
Ethos sunflower. How much a difference?
That's so. At your phone for 025 66 521 37 025 66 521 37 FDA at your Judean criteria.
Hello, Medindi Wakadri. Namei was Antisa Manfua, what you say?
Ma hi, friend me Pamela. Mr. Mami mobile app details na yen fan twa to me bio.
Ana me Crawford was to say me free.
Hello, customer experience. You're blocking your account, Mr. Mami pin number na me unblock you.
Ebenum dia ho pepre to me feed imo.
Mr. Click a link or text message I send one no say Ciara. Na ya upgrade won ko yen ATM services for fraud so.
Na wona manage won ho pa ne wona wo click kan ne ansa na wo dwene ho. Can no cray like play won't crow bit me at sales and fidimu bon who buy kai say EcoBank in free and I in send email and I message in miss our pin OTP bank card and our Ghana card was sem da ma winning now EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Peace FM.
Welcome back, Peach 104.3. Let me do this real quick. Happy birthday going out to Daniel K. Ofori, aka Prodigal of Ablekuma South NDC Youth Wing. Prodigal of Ablekuma South NDC Youth Wing. And then Ewa Woda, happy birthday going out to you. And this coming from Peter Niskwa. We are back. Na me pamcho I was for muntie anyway man. All right, this is a beautiful song. I think over here I can't review. Anyway, here, man.
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
Let's say we're 22 years in it.
Right.
And you
ran it too much. Charlie time got too much.
Yeah, Charlie is you. 22 years.
Yeah, 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when you man?
Now when I told you, over Amponsa.
Me who for Amponsa, and I mean who Kofi Nti also.
Yeah,
Kofi Nti featuring for Amponsa.
Yeah, that time no. Me na me producer of the whole thing.
Okay.
Me na me produce a song no.
Okay.
Me executive producer of the.
That's what I do. Sikasa shame.
Yeah, but that time no. Omo me person me produce no. I loved one song or not by. One song no they buy I'm customer bono, which is Darling Sorry Afe na me bo. Yeah. So most of the so and it's not this one and then me catch up more bro one in a me try.
Wow.
You more bro, mini
Yeah.
me from Antiata Jane. Say for sometimes I feel say I quite say and and people actually don't know the brain. Yeah, so OIA is not say be a coffee song and I'm learning to a Debbie. Me and I'm me a 2 album no so said the bay and no because no oh of course. And you know from Koforidua Flowers, Ya Don't Pray.
Yeah.
All the songs.
Now Troy.
Yeah. Kofi B in the songs but song no said and yet. Then I SMM me there
account.
Osha Rakia was on Sardine.
Yeah.
But now I'm person na me drop in. So Kofi Ba no. And I'm the beto sa album Rakia. So songs in I mean me to be anyuma apart from Tic Tac nyum is the only song I remember to Amakase Bia or no Troy. Most of the songs that I have sung me and me Troy.
Nani ade na nyum no year Kofi Nti featuring wo.
There be a me and me and someone says that time na Kofi Nti obi enim no ma out that. Enti me be ya I say me G album no.
Oh.
Enti na me and me yen sir.
One am me tro Kofi Nti featuring Oforiampon sir.
Yeah.
Anyuma wa wo tre sa do sika esa
she. Oh, it's our album next year. Executive producer, the person who wrote the songs. I would say album na tram we say you kuta sleeps so you cannot see. Enti enyese bia obi na tro na nyum na me ko to obi anyum. Me nyum ko do so do na makwa to obi nyum.
Yeah. Na kom ni chiremu. Eti Rakia ni. We say see a Kofi Nti featuring Oforiampon sir.
Yeah, I want to say, and I'm say album no sana me.
Sana we adwuma edi maunua.
Yeah, me de. I say most of the me a songwriter and I may sound producer nyum no. Ono no nkwa na nyum no entimi empusho anhwekro bi anti. Enti na say me de nyum no me added some of the songs. So I wrote about 7 or 8 of the songs, including Ohun Chere album. Most of the songs, I think I have 7 and it's 9 songs, yeah. I have 7 songs on
out of the 9.
One day, because I said, I'm a church, people were insulting me. And then I feel I'll catch but I failed to say and no amount for Oforiampon's understanding because me na my bread too much, you know. My underground I check. Ubusa despite of a catch. Me recorded in 1993, and I'm recording my first album. I was 18 years with that Lumba.
Wow.
And you know that for 6 years until 1999. Till 99, no, me record me nyum antiata no was I feel here.
If you had a studio
yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and that studio ha. Peace FM yeah. So me record you know. I dare be chairman that time never started Peace FM. I dare be chairman man release this song no and I lumba bar that night from Germany. E be nyum no antiata. I was studio ha. So now my works already and yes, be a lumba na yamami, and I say, yeah, so sanet here. But yeah, in fact, a buy, you know, I hear from Bejina, me suka crady about all this. Now, me tea, be a man, you know, me tea, check a crazy about
as a woman, I'll be paying you.
Oh, but me suka and no moment here because ye free Germany and Bano. Not ya sleeps did that.
Okay.
Oforiampon that Lumba presents Oforiampon. So many aji me the sleep will be crab me guess. So and in fact that was it was hurting, you know, because some of the songs will be to say Jane ne or Domrefi I was playing with it in school. High school. Yeah.
Wow.
Now I trust those songs. Yeah. I wrote those songs when I was about 15 years.
Hey, and I will share with us some check.
Yeah. One day, me call baby na me kuta me CD. Me dey share boafo. Now I share we busa me this and me this 16 years 17. Now I say and you know no I share I didn't really shame. I so na atro nyum we. Na wo akola unu say dey na. Yeah, so I don't know how it came. A gift. I don't know how. And those times, you know, so I was listening more to Kojo Enchu was first na Kojo Pana mitie ansa na me be share.
Ona na inspire.
Exactly, ansa me be share that Lumba. Yeah.
Wow. At the age of 15 no mo do die to odo ho nyom. And in naming your girlfriend,
Let me be who be crowd.
You want now tomorrow?
I don't know. Just me truck can be TV and
I was we are no very ample. I don't want to ask too many questions because there are I have equally more experienced people who have too much to ask you. So me, I only dwell on the song. Me jadi akana ma use phone. On papa your team cha wo hwe oyi obi a wo de opese obi so free amposa but
Reverend me say o can say meet you.
Me man in shasi si ya.
Yes sir.
Obori
ashes abrẹ mi bibi say minye din.
Okay.
But
Trust me, the ashes when we make
oh
no problem.
But yeah, so with all the songs I would throw Emma Unia Kofi.
Right.
Did you charge him for anything or in terms of royalties need a be free my banner? When did you show?
Oh, songs, I said those times, yeah, song na the man Big Ben. So Big Ben is out the mine. We just shared accordingly. But the songs they belongs to me.
Everything, royalties,
like whole royalties comes to me. It's in my name. They are my songs.
Okay.
Yeah. But mean to me, can say he they all equally
are performing on the song.
They performed and so Oshaya and Matis also the rack here
remix,
which is I mean
no, but all who quite saw the rack here remix, but when you own the song,
Yakasa.
Oh, there we say
but Obia, you have to see him definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also bet me release this will
of course
I odia.
Of course.
Basically
of
that
course.
is it. And say would you say be a say ex manager be kase be a nyofo free remix ya odia be odonjo mo remix what boom raso and say nya odia how did you respond to that one?
Oh, we hear response be because guy always said anything, and I'm say no ni ho enti obi abetimi aka de ope so I say
but for you that knows how to write great songs, so why would you want to do a remix of old songs?
Well, I think say me drew a point where say me the Gen Zs because they've forgotten, they don't know my songs actually. Most of the songs I just be a popular ones, be a able. So I've made up my mind, say some of my best songs, I'll remix it for Omo taste. That's what I want to do. And the songs are new songs. I mean to me release it's too much. Yeah, mean to me release it.
Oh, new baby.
Yeah, too much, baby. Mean to me really busa ashes. Release in the heading.
So who do any boom out and you best send I will go on to me release it.
Mean to me kind.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, seriously.
Are they recorded songs or do I try when you record it?
Say, my computer so. Me sorry, I'm not I'm sorry, I'm to me organ home. Yeah, so that's what I do. I just made the dear grow. Songs they mean to me in kind. I just say
100.
Oh, Baby. Almost every day I just do the recording. I have the studio in my house. Oh, I just jump on it and then I record. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Maybe yentie the new one no Odonyom remix no. Be my instruction before today. We manager we ashes. We can send nyom. Bro, yentizi nyum we miss you. Yes, video. Hey, for me a mo. Hey, assembly. Na metim baby. No asaba. O de say no. Yemwa to at this point, that point in me mondro. Master, what is this instruction with music? Chain no am run your money in apreko.
Right.
It's your bony in apreko. Because for Munti, then you take over with the whatever you want to ask him. But you ain't way. This is the remix of Odonyom featuring Stonebwoy and Kiddy.
Serious. When we started the show, when I walked in, I heard the late legendary Ebotela.
Yeah.
And my heartache and my complaint was that as Ghanaians, we do not celebrate our own. And that it is even more painful that we do not know that we don't celebrate our own. Come on! You see the music you played? 21 gun salute for this gentleman. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gentlemen, see, this song was released almost a quarter of a century ago. Yeah, almost 25 years ago. And then he does some remix, brings it back. Ola, Lutrot can send me off mic. I won't cry. Ke ake kiboe. Ake kibo. Trese say the bribi achewa. Yeah, the achewo.
We don't share.
David, we don't share.
Obi antiminji.
No, Obi antiminji. And I'm amazed. I'm amazed. That's just by my studio. Was the last 2 weeks or so. No, but can pokwasi homo one SMC and our cano in passing say Oferia sem be when I see Ober release it with Stonebwoy, and I'm like, nah, Stonebwoy no Oferia and these are two different generation. I was wondering, one can say na a old song on best on Kanashi. Ola, this is beautiful. It gives me that nostalgic effect. The rhythm is bouncing and very danceable. Listen, I into bets. Beam War program on the 15th in UK.
Yeah.
My name's
Ovo Arena.
Yeah. You're on the bill. Yeah. Over into bets. When you drop the song,
the whole place will just turn upside down.
Listen to me. This gentleman has paid his dues. He's come back even bigger and better. Let's put everything aside and for one, support our own with a united front.
Sure.
I've been saying on this show right from the days of Brakwesi Abuaji, say our cousins in Nigeria are more driven from the protectionist system. Say I dream say season where you project where they any be waha. Can we do that for once? Nyamin Pengu. Okay, let me use the other route. When a musician dies, you see the support na ye ge. Men my yen train na Bonnie Beans answer na yen tredo. He's brought a good song.
Quality song.
And if there is anything called 10 over 10, this is it.
Wow.
Because you see, the song appeals to we the fairly used zadis, we have gray hair. And then the younger ones still coming. And it's so good. It makes you remember our days. You get what I mean? And fairly, that goes out the man. You see, and then at the same time too, it is a song that the Gen Zs can vibe with. And see, you know, sometimes you go out with these young girls and you don't know what to play. Because when it is too new a song, you can't dance to it. If it is too old a song, she can't dance to it. But this one, you have Mr. All For Real and Beam himself.
And Kiddy.
And Charlie, bro, congratulations. Congratulations. Say, you said you're on the London show, no? So.
Yeah.
Wow, why are they?
But what informed the selection of these two for this song?
That should be his question.
Yeah.
No,
we select for this particular song.
I feel say, especially Kiddy or some high life or both the way, you know, and the guys next to me can promise. Now me Kiddy. Kwame Eugene, you know, these are top guys are like, you know, almost beats me a compete anytime. So that's why I chose Kiddy.
You went out for more a war high life for more.
Of course, more the film, yeah.
But Stonebwoy need high life.
I say it's a variation, but
oh, okay.
But Stonebwoy is versatile.
But we don't know him for that. That's
or two like. Very, I mean,
okay,
one of a kind.
Okay,
yeah.
Councillor,
Asafo Bokodia.
Bokopa.
Na me kami bi say. You are debi at the chewa. One bomb one cry enko. When God gives you, when you don't even take care of it, it's there.
It's true.
So that statement say nyame the man who ambo ho ban no say the man who ambo ho ban eko and Overian Ponsa, the name of Overian Ponsa, there is no song that your voice has been part of that has not gone well.
It's true.
So I think that these young boys that you have given them the opportunity to leverage with you, should take advantage and learn something from your fall, your rise, your pain, and your fame.
I know.
You remember, say, you said something. Say, enyum na tete na ye no. Ohwe cassette na CD na chi a. Ohun bibi e wo ho. Ai na bibi ni ho sa.
It's true.
Enti say nya wo na wo campus say I was a writer, I was a composer, I was a producer. Those labels no CD ni ho bi onti ye ni.
It's true.
And you've been quiet till today. When you hold mic, the last time I saw it, it's the same. Number two, your level of humility people don't see. Only Lumba planning, na enye sane koya. You were crying behind. You didn't cry in front.
It's true.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This makes us believe, sir, you are truly all for real. You are not for fake.
Right.
And we will not have all the way to say you're promoting you, but we might have to force ourselves to request Ufrian Ponsa 2026. And it will go well.
It's true.
Nyankopon ma unquatenting that if a song of 22 years is being remixed, not by people who are claiming, say, I am a face of Ufrian Ponsa, but you are still alive to do it. You've mingled with encrophobia, omweni efia, nyankopon enkosoma enkwatinting. Not mingling with the young ones, no. And Robbie, you to have young age.
It's true.
To run this thing. Because only Stone Boy, performing a new way was stage. The energy no be high. Kiddy be high. So that we'll see that the young and the old can still run. But
right.
This is a good song. And it doesn't make it a good song done onyom teteno.
Right. It's true.
It is an old song, no, and a
remixed.
While remixing to accept the current dispensation.
Right.
And whoever supported you, God bless them.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So great.
Say yeah, free she. Behind the music, you know, this woman, she Yvonne Ohenijan. Too much a talent.
Wow.
I mean, on all the songs, you know, it's a she voice woman. Charlie. Now, I say every time, no, I saw a person
or tech
or behind
the scenes, BTS.
Yeah, but yeah, come musicians are. Any woman can be fly. Ghana has there, Kashi. Yeah, but
Nana Obianfro.
I might have to just come in.
That Mike, you know, off. It's only me that can give you the opportunity to come in. It's either more for you or for you.
And M say, Kakra.
It is unparliamentary.
Thank you very much.
M say, Cecilia, menya info be say, ne mami aka baby na we dey ema ne yako baby obi a she
mami aka baby
right Cecilia na me information and we dey
mani yako
arehosem na nyina ebesu bia ma no na ya frɛ no na ya kyekyere ne re yeah
all right
she baby obi a
na me enka no kyekyere ne re my all right so before you take over Halifax Japan say tell Halifax I love him wow so yango
the Japan
Halifax
he likes or love
he loves him
hey.
So great yango had the hell yana so
Ola
yes boss Obia Mike off only for you
okay Ola you know what
I don't know unless you tell me
since 1988 Ajuma my year one let me say I'll be so stupid say and then me ye filmer to waste my time to write a new story. No. Me films are my no. And one am a remix.
It's a hot fork.
Yes. And one am a remix.
By popular request.
I just finished Sextortion, which is a remix of an old movie. Ultimately. And so far, oh. You see, as an artist, you get to a point where you have a rich repertoire of works. And this will come do a certain age. Oh, how first, na me cut na mpuano amunde me kind of be scripts na me cultural. But
script na in crama no culture. Mpuano akwa wo din crama do echi. How do you concentrate?
Yo. Ultimately. Enti no ofori baby awadru we. Me feel sense say oh ha ne ho. E can say oh kwakoye bebre ati ni din da o. But now me can say there is a new generation, a new market. Me films are making obi wo ho hwe ne. On kai say ye bibi a wa hwe da because my sister ndim kakra. And I easier. And I feel soon a new generation swaba.
Yeah, it's true.
This is where you must benefit from your old works, you know. And so brebium. Because this song, obi o ha fe no otio. New generation for you.
It's true.
I feel no better than fufro. Obi o hold the bimechi. I feel no better than fufro.
It's true.
So I can advise you. I'll suggest to you.
Right.
Say, don't bother
doing a lot.
Yeah. Old ones, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Fabra. Yatina Han say, Emma suggested say, if it will be possible, anka old musicians, no. Yeah, man, new artists, no quine. No more pick your songs, no.
No more remix.
No more, yeah. Let's open a window.
So, people complain, he said new ones, young ones, who from crowd to do a song with them, they don't want to listen.
If we make it an agenda, as an industry, say, oh, new ones never no. Mum pick old songs, no. And you're free, and you're free. But there is a window with a flexible arrangement.
Yeah, we have Philly song, but when to me because of only
yeah, that's true.
Ultimately, into your open window, no, as an industry. Near say, yeah, ebema, old songs, ni bebre, so no, ya revive no, ne, bebre ha almost struggle to even write songs. They are good musicians, but almost old ones now. Betting me, exactly.
But over, do you still write for people?
And yet too much. But normally they go baby go computer. I just said Jama. That mean why
at this point, you know, me pacho, me can impress. My yenya and you be near oni.
It's true.
And yes, it's you.
Yeah, oni. My
ye oni. How are you going to give us this good song? This is a very good song. Me pacho studio out here no ni no 2 years ka. I don't want to just listen to it for free.
Right.
I want to own it. I want to read about the songs. Nya kan ye enum bebre ha ye nim ehun abakosem.
Exactly.
There is a segment of the ecosystem now. They want to own it. How do we get it?
Well, and then I think say the older generation. I think say you rent me if you CD. Maybe probably a bit a pen drive or something. But a very I think say most of the you kind of say artists, international artists, I must start it.
Yeah, being a very any CD.
So you are putting say. You are giving us a pen drive.
All right, like that. Say, maybe boss show. I have my pen drive. I'll write. Say the metro money. Maybe in a booklet for who be more. The photos be near there.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. Feasible. See, bit me yes idea.
You are going to do it, and now it's possible.
Yeah. Discussed already. Discussed already in the pipeline.
Okay. I think these are things out here. Look, with this combination, you have the Stone Boy fans who want to own it.
Exactly.
And kiddie people
and even
fans.
Free
fans.
Why should we sit here and say artists accommodate artists?
That's not very common, you know.
I mean, just why with this?
Yeah.
This is a good song.
We are saying yes, a day free. You know,
true.
And a day back up and I'm super. Yes, na one day na metiwa say, "Hey, for who no baby or dapa na ade." Enti me most of the time, from time and I mean that lumba nya mention baby obia. That lumba ma me dream was a Mrs.
Wow.
So we started tour and so I was, I think said 1999. The first kakra minya and I'm started. So it drew baby no so no.
Started to turn in 1999.
What's it?
Also, she said the turn starts in 1999.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hey.
Oh, of course.
No, it's not, bro. It's not just the A.
Because
it's assembly and matters as will be in a mouse card recorder. You know, and anyone who started on oh, that's to so.
Oh, but this is the yeah, day. Yeah, maybe two now, but now work so much. Menya a diamond crab, a jack. But me share dear from Sardin and name she say one day be a maritime mini retirement package be out. And I say, and you know, one day we'll be out to I am fat. Now, if you come do, you know, something that will never happen to me.
It is so you person a tear say, why you will not paddy or so we in what secure future. TVB and Combassi Bill says so for young Ponsan which no in a year cost 360.
Be mother, I could say we are to I don't know, minim how the area see any party anything can happen. But to me, and now, me dear from all the things like from the time I met Papa. I'm Papa will be a queenie.
Okay.
Oba me fee be a baby me to me 2 men can crack me 2 men can back to trouble there. A full woman every property be a me will be a. But to me the deal me property throughout the year.
Wow.
So Drew baby no I had to say man fasik na sikano mom made the building crofomum. I wasted a lot on trying to also propel other people, but it was a wrong move. Build yourself first. When you build yourself first, now then you can help. When you are in a situation now, kasa woko boa ya. And one day I have better be so. So my any pakra. Oh, now just can find and I'm a bush and I because ne obi sikana grow the money. When you grow the money, a bear crowd eat 20,000 they are born you 10 cry. And yet time I was young man, I said, started. That was my problem. Because I'm a good Samaritan. Me fear from a good Samaritan. I just want to yeah, so my share a lot a Simon Bencroft. Who say, oh boy, oh mona fetch no ma danu many a day. I'm my pain. But I learned from it. As they say, me just 2 CDs are Namda Koto Assassin. Me 2 CDs are Makoto block. Kakra I am better off than first and I mean millions. One day to me at home cassettes $50,000. One day sales $50,000. In fact, me boy, it's all good, but I am help yourself first.
Before you help others.
Give a piano. Don't give your money. Build it until say a big grow. We be a day. And yes, that could be sense actually. Yeah.
Okay, I said the remix is dope. Stonebwoy Kill It Cry, beautiful song. This is from Bill Kofi. And now is it? Please ask about his song beat. With a bro, song beat of Governor B in UK. That song is fire. Healing Power is the title. Uno be or Governor B or UK song. So be a voice there.
Yeah, probably. I think.
Uno be any UK my song.
Me no be any, but obi how beji right to remix the song. So I don't know. Say be.
It be more right.
Song. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lydia SFO say, Mr. All For Real, big shout out to you, the legend. His songs, Irene, hits so much. Much respect to you, Mr. All For Real. Richmond, I say, main country, say, he loves the way you do your submission. I say, I like this guy's, Richmond's presentation or discussion on issues. He does a lot of research and brings empirical evidence of facts on issues on board. No. Richmond Ofurian Ponsa, Mr. Empirical Evidence.
Let me say, yeah, you were had ne omumunyi che nyina de. Ofori doesn't need any introduction, and what he's doing is great. However, me hope ni say odon mi enye te say Emmanuela 2020 when Kwame Eugene release Emmanuela. But we didn't hear, and that Emmanuela was fire. I mean, the way they are jumping to this, that was crazy. But promotion-wise and everything, in my opinion, it didn't go well. Right. Yeah, you don't need us. Yeah, and maybe a lot of the listeners of this station, we know you, we love your music. If you cough, we will jump to it. There's a new generation. You are new to. Right. Me hope say when they ashes you will try and drive your promotion towards there. Me who say on social media, for instance, the Euphoria Ponsa we know, and the numbers that you have there, and entirely. Right. How do you have 15? The people you featured are having millions on these platforms, and Euphoria Ponsa has 15,000 on TikTok, 27,000 on Instagram. As in, that is where we should look at putting the marks there. Good music is appreciated by everyone, whether the person is Gen Z or but you've got to meet the person where they will understand you most. Exactly. And all these videos that have come up for promotion, let's try and put effort in there. There. You don't need to do anything to be accepted. You are a legend in our eyes, but we have to make sure that this story doesn't grow with us and end with our generation. That the people who are coming, your predecessors, we've had great, and then there can be Asem, there can be Botela there. And you mentioned Kodwentri, you mentioned Lumba. What all these legends. The new generation. We are not getting them. You play the songs today and they feel like songs that were recorded today. Mm-hmm. They sound good, the quality is great and everything. However, promotion, I say said you promote first, you go promote. So you and your team need to think about how you bring the promotion exactly. Right. And one of the ways is what you have done by collaborating with people like Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, Stonebwoy. That helps. But doing that is not enough because on why and also a promoter and they leave this with you. Right. And there are ways to do this, getting them to do videos, pushing it out there, sponsoring, making sure you are in playlist. Right. And then Sok also said something, Emi say time amu share nyum ase no na say the nyum business niti no yes eneno ma asesa kakra so ka say you release ne onu enyum no enti enyum edro nyum yimu some of the songs I say uwie ye and e be a Big Ben etoye so he owns the masters. What you get the money to is what you wrote. So the new ones that you have, if you can put them out, if you are well resourced and put them out and own everything, that changes the dynamics altogether. Right. But of course, that will also depend on making sure say you are moving with the new school. Once you have them, once you have the new school, then you can release your new ones and then you can own everything because where are we? Your promotion is going to put money in Big Ben's pocket, and that is not wrong. But I'm letting you know there's a difference between
how's it going to put money in Big Ben's pocket.
Not this particular one.
No, I own all my songs.
Hang on, but you sold music to Big Ben. He released it.
Big Ben, many Big Ben, and yet.
But Kasagu Mike in him.
Many Big Ben. Man, selling me man. The man for a period of time.
Okay, then that is fine.
Ocha. No, the NSO Betra series and
no at all.
That's I am the executive producer.
So then that is great. So you own everything.
Every album.
Great. Then that is great. Then that is great. Then that is great. I mean, only the catalog is the huge musicians cry. They come back and come and buy. So if you own all your masters, then that is great.
Followers should own.
Something copies, yes.
That is the main thing that we want.
It's
right. Rich Maori.
I'm away.
Okay, but as somehow kind of very true. Also, at fault. We share the oldies now. Internet and then say the new tip and everything. So lucky. You want them kwalane the anopai numre anajo. Oh, it's as somehow kind of the. And I propose to what the I think say we will work towards that. Not for music. For me, I don't need any music right now. I don't need any music to be Oforiampo. I don't need it. I just need to present myself. Say, Minio, I'm not gone. I'm here. So I don't actually need music. But as someone who can, as somewhere, some of them a command qualano. Then qualano so to me that's a
all right. Yaoboa for YouTube or say Ola, please play his song. Area said that song was too good, but it didn't hit. I tried to play it, but I don't want us to confuse our new song with the old ones. I think I'm the old ones in the deacon. So after we've played the old ones, I can't go back. But to be a person who and you might YouTube for example, area song you see no she code to be as a preachy. And Kwame Kells say, damn, all the artists killed it on this song. I say we need remix papa nibi. Daniel Ado say, bro Lampacho, are you growing your stomach? The ladies don't like it all. Kwame Halifax is talking as if he owns an Airbnb. So it is like just make your point, because the man made a lot of points, and not only on Airbnb. Do you own an Airbnb? Ben say Puduo remix pa, and they say here. Yeah, go Budu. So, of you hear remixes of the most of the song, right?
Oh yeah, the ones your friends say fans in the back as a million me.
Hey, and Benzo Puduo. Also Puduo remix. It is say fans in the Diana or DK in the amount. Doc, me patron how do baby over.
Yeah. For me years I work music industry for the last 32 years running. Still standing. But to share my bro for this great work. Ukazem say me one person me create the gospel no buy no. Me catch was say me hwe ahoden a wo de share wo ye high life music. Me hwe ahoden a wo de share mu no. Na me hwe ahoden a wo de ye gospel na. As a gospel for no one for you serious. Because me tell say the tia we beat we that would akwa Germany akwa mix master bibia kama na gospel no dey one for akwa Germany akwa mix that be na just one gospel na look so low the me create pa the woman is Michael the tia most legend bebre no ya omo attempt to say ombeye remix of omo songs no eno nukrani na say we remix no nema mienu either say remix na wo ye no untumi hit the peak our first original song no energy no a woman no the woman the who pa woman no enti artist bia no e was house no say menuma me kore remix bia na ma kore remix na old one no kwa da cha new one na me ba be no enti bebre no ina wo suro pa say on ba attempt said you don't want to do a remix enti wunya so be say me ye remix na she say nipa no wa ye fully emotionally prepared na waje na research so hu na dadia so obetumi a beat traffic no we bravo we beat traffic no I mean o de yentu ebo ase now first of all look at the voice the texture because first one now boy no we recording 22 years ni
right
enti me mark on the score sheets of 22 years that time no now you brand pa enti ahoden na wo voice mu no vocal text are not different
right
but me hwe new one use so awato no a vocal texture and you know the delivery how the two no it looks like even at this age you know the texture is more finer than even 22 years ago.
Doc, mami ka ke to be say your time ya so ya will be 3 minutes for that
one akofa by one akofa by na nyum no say ye church mu sa na obi otie no na wan tia say na obi ankoye say we man congratulations wa hakeke but let the person know say enyum no ye nimu ye nimu na ato no. Yeah, we know the technicalities, we know the logomaki involved with recording.
What time so I may you have show.
Anything brother in the crowd back up. And even look at the woman who feature Omono. And they were, they flow with you. So, what's your channel? One year careful, you may think that still Kofinti were recording this one. Rich, you saw that. 1 year careful, I believe still Ano. Kofinti was because you did well to maintain the nostalgic effect of the song. Into what you it connect you back to the old one, but with a different feel. What I say? With a different feel. Because Stonebwoy came with a different vibe. Yeah. And then the other guy, Kiddy, also came with a different guy. And this is too perfect. And for me, let me say, sir, I'm so proud of what you guys did. The woman who said, first one, it was Samai B. Edinechi, I was Samai. Now, they are a unique new one remix. Them say, more try to maintain the Samana. A woman who maintain Samana with new one. And for me, that is legendary.
All right, thank you.
Big up. And it's just beautiful. And to me, bro, for you, dog, Manusi, yeah, T studio, yeah, ready, you be promote to new in Amapa, bra. But me question me problem in answer, bra. I say, yeah, promote, but I say, wow, do on war relax it.
Exactly.
Into bra, Mr. Foundation, one cassa for in a making. What I say, Mr. Bra, wait a minute, sorry, crown, Babra Crum.
Dr. Wizen say, open so chebe beauty, All right, for your sponsor. So over here, yeah, sorry. So then I'll be catching a T for no fans. What are they supposed to expect from you and the new for your sponsor, if you should call it that way? Mutio. Over here, yes, sorry. So then I'll catch your fans in a T.
You said the bra kind and I should say, sorry, I feel sorry, she. Monso imu. Na fe yemfa ndru baby a enwum I think say bedru enro kwa me say obroni bia post a say the one dia sa no kra so Ghana for enso emu na afe yenu baby ese du me da mo asenso e da kewa ase kewa beat no de ba na de chale ano ahye omo na ka nwum ehu nyina she Stonebwoy Kiddy any manager Ashes was internet so they always say oh baba say baby Ashes edanasi edaobi answer.
Are we expecting an Ofori concert soon?
Yeah per se try because me age ni baby amekono Ghana for say mo celebrate me
you deserve it.
Yeah, so I'm still here, but the only thing I'm doing is Ofori is still young.
True,
my dream no me young enti me nyini enti mene kwala na be san dia ase ni meda obi ase nyamishra obi a
nyamishra Ofori amponsa na mutini kano abeka ehu awie. Thank you so much Ofori. Then counselor 30 seconds yango.
Yes madam.
Yes,
did you kind say ye de yankopon say that's what they are kind ho ye make kind gina so ne say
we had an issue today where we couldn't. We'll deal with it next time.
Me jina ufidi kasi so ama Mavis Wallace of the United States of America. Me man a happy birthday. Like now you are not to mama me.
Happy birthday to you, Mavis Wallace. USA.
Me dana se pa. Na me ka se be me bi a utie me se bra fori ene Ashes or chairman there. Afromaxi abamunti. Mumbo Johnson dropping ho by against Post-it. From Tisiana Joe 0277 609 644.
Thank you. Richmond from Aikino, if you have something to say to wrap up. All right, thank you. Dog,
Melody Frimpong.
Yeah.
Now, on behalf of the team, and so body no on expert, born and sour come. Or China, everybody Abuano, so Yamani Yako Kesepa.
Yamisha. So,
Black Sheriff, New York.
Yeah.
Yes, and Enyumre or Bonnie concert in New York, and then
that's
will be out here me from there, no. And Ghana Comedy Awards and so Basso. Ghana Comedy Awards and so Basso.
Yes, and then Saturday.
Well, and then Saturday, Ghana Comedy Awards. This what happens? Quick one, 30 seconds. They are winning comedy for 2026, or pick 3G Awards, comedy 2026 award. United States of America.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll be there myself. Oh. All right, Ejima Dynasty, Mirindiola Michael. Thank you so much, Clayton Amako and Israel Ofori. Halifax Ni Ansa Ado, Council Lutra, Sokre Safo, Richmond Adupoku, Nana Poku Ashes, Ernest, Kwesi Ernest, and then Ofori Amponsa. Dominic, thank you so much on the streams. Yes, sorry, K. David is up next. My name is Ula Michael, and we are so glad that you listen to us. God bless you and keep you safe.